Order just the way you like it, like a great tasting hamburger that's only $2 after 4 p.m. Sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials, they're always fantastic ideas too. You're sure to love this daily special, our bread bowl with soup. Oh, and tell them you heard this ad and get $1 off your order at Shorty's. We can accommodate large parties and always have carry out. That's Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Friends, if you want a great deal on a leftover 2018 Ford Explorer, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and see Tom or Casey at Wheeler Ford. Get $3,000 discount plus 0% for 60 months or receive $5,500 customer cash. Hey, we're wheeling and we are dealing. Check out our selection of fantastic, nice pre-owned units. Sales and service for life. From Wheeler Ford, Cordell, Oklahoma. Ford, go further.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal sales by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The Wright family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
All right, welcome back as we get set for our final girls game of the afternoon and evening. It'll be between the Lions of Luther and the Hobart Lady Bearcats, and the Lions being introduced first. You can't call them Lady Lions, can you, Tanner? Because they're Lionesses, aren't they?
Lioness? I've never heard of that. Is that what they are?
Yeah, they're the Lions.
Then they should be the Lioness. If that's what it should be.
The Lionesses? We're going to go with the Lionesses?
Can we change the name?
No, we don't have that power. I'm sorry.
We can't petition to change the name?
Well, we can petition, but it won't do us any good. Bailey Wilds will get the start here for Luther under the direction of Johnny Vick. She'll be joined by Shawnate Silva, Rochelle Stanfield, Caitlin Bailey, and Lauren Coates. So it'll be Wild, Silva, and Stanfield, Bailey, and Coates. The starting 5 for the, we're just going to go with Luther. They're dressed in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the white and red trim. Meantime, the starting 5 for Joe Knapp and the Hobart Lady Bearcats will include Addie Hegland. She'll be joined by Lexi Meinert, Carissa Smith, Lexi Tompkins, and Kinley Smith. So we've got Hegland, Meinert, and Smith, Tompkins, and Smith, the starting 5 for the Hobart Lady Bearcats in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue and white trim with a little gold splashed in. Well, I got to ask you, Tanner, we've had 2 games in a row now where they slowed the pace down. It resulted in one upset. Snyder nearly knocked off Cordell in the second ball game. What do we do here?
I have no idea.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You're going to be a great analyst. We can hardly wait for this one to get underway. So they put up 8 minutes on the clock. Coates will control the tap, and it's picked up in the backcourt by Silva. And we are underway. Good to have you alongside on Classic Hits 97.7. Also along our Facebook pages, 5 of those, I've guessed. We've got, 3 YouTube channels, and we've got oksports.tv. It's amazing. And if you're real quiet, you can just hear us inside the gymnasium. It's our first opportunity to work with Tanner. We listened to him a couple of weeks ago when he was up at the Arapahoe tournament. Did an outstanding job. Told Dad, said, hey, we want to work with that kid. He did a good job for us.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Going to get a jump ball here, and it'll be Hobart basketball. Help me out. Help me understand something here, Tanner.
Yep.
Why do we see so many more jump balls in girls' play than we do in boys?
Is this a trick question or?
No, it's an honest question. I've not had anybody give me a definitive answer on it.
Do girls hustle harder? Can I say that? Is that
Well,
fair?
you can say that. I don't know
that.
if that's an accurate description.
It sounds like a good answer.
Get a foul right in front of us. Bailey Wilds will pick up her first, and that'll be team foul number 1 called on Luther. I mean, we're right in the middle of the action here, by the way. I hope you enjoy that. Because I know at Arapahoe you were kind of up and away from it.
Yeah.
Kinley Smith for 3. Doesn't get it to go, and the rebound on the weak side going to be taken away by Wilds, and she wants to run. Now going to slow it down. Caitlin Bailey, deep 3 here. I mean, that's Steph Curry land. Doesn't get the shot to go down, and the weak side rebound taken away by Hobart. Good job that time on the part of Carissa Smith. Ball going to come right to us. Joe Knapp wanted to foul there, and I'm not so sure that he shouldn't have gotten one. Your expert eyes, you're young. What it looked like, Silva, it looked like she got a hand in there, didn't it?
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of contact, but maybe she went out of bounds first. We really can't see this out of bounds line over here, but yeah, there definitely was a lot of contact.
She's going to stick up for the referees. All right, ball lost out of bounds by Hobart. And getting it back will be the Lady Lions, and Joe Knapp already working the officials. So bringing it across the timeline now. Here comes this group from Luther. No score. We had 2 low-scoring ball games involving Cordell, and this one has all the trappings of being the same. Another 3 ball going to be dialed up. This is Bailey, and Caitlin got it to go. Caitlin Bailey. So Bailey knocking down the 3, and it's a 3-0 ball game. 6:20 left here in quarter number 1. So what about you? Did you like the 3 when you played?
Yes. I mean, I was obviously a smaller person, so I didn't go inside against all the big dudes.
Lauren Coates going to get called for a push as Hobart went inside there. First foul on Coates and number 2 on Luther. And a quick substitution for the Lionesses as Kennedy Cox will come into the ball game. Setting down will be Lauren Coates. Luther, by the way, only got 9 kids in uniform, so they can ill afford to get into foul trouble. Tompkins the inbounds pass, and Lexi will put it up and in. Lexi Tompkins. First 2 of the ball game for Lexi, first 2 for Hobart. They trail 3-2. 2 minutes gone by in quarter number 1. I noticed that Mom and Dad both have bailed out on us.
Yeah, they left. They went home.
Night without the kids. I can understand that. 5:45. Bailey for another 3. This one will not go. Look at the rebounding effort there by Smith to come away with a loose basketball. Kinley working hard. She'll give the ball up now to Addie Hegland. Hegland coming across the timeline. The first time that we saw Hobart back in December, they had a different look to them. Joe Knapp has gone to a younger team, ball free underneath the basket, and it'll be taken away by the Lions. It's Caitlin Bailey. Bailey in the front court. She'll give it up to a streaking Rachel Stanfield, who didn't get the shot to go down but got fouled. Called a foul on Lexi Tompkins. That'll be the first on Lexi. And team foul number 1 called on Hobart. So a couple of free throws here. Stanfield at the line makes the first. Rachel will get one more. What about free throw shooting? Did you practice that more or the three-point shot?
Probably a three-point shot.
No,
I think it's funner.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I figured. At least you're honest about it. Free throw no good here, and the rebound going to be taken away by Lexi Minert. Lexi impressive a couple of weeks ago up there at Merritt. Kinley Smith wants to go baseline, stopping, popping. Shot won't go down. Rebound Minert. She'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. So early on, Hobart working hard on the glass. Check the foul here. It will be charged to Caitlin Bailey. And that'll be the first on Bailey. Team foul number 3 called on Luther. Joe Knapp, I got tickled telling Kinley Smith to settle down a little bit inside. Free throw, no good for Minert. She'll get one more. Here's what I like about Lexi. Did you notice what she did differently on that free throw that most people don't do?
Wasn't paying attention, no.
Okay, thanks for joining us. See if you get it here. Second one on the way.
Jumps.
And it's good. You're right.
Yeah, I got it that time. I just noticed she missed. I was looking at the ball the whole time. Yeah.
But it's a jump shot. Why don't more people do that? Boy, look at the lack of defense there, going border to border, coast to coast. Stanfield misses the shot, but will go to the line to shoot 2. And the aforementioned Lexi Minert with the foul, her first, and 2 on Hobart. But I mean, it's a 15-foot shot.
Yep. Makes sense.
Okay, all right. So long as you're with me.
I mean, I follow you.
First free throw up and in, Rachel Stanfield. Your brother in the ball game that we did just momentarily, he called himself a coach. You're not buying that?
I'm not buying that, no. Not a little bit.
Second free throw will not roll in here. Stanfield 1 of 2. Her club leads it 5-3. 4:55 left in the first quarter of play. Hegland coming across the timeline. Addie, a little bump, no call. She'll cross over and now leave it out high for Lexi Tompkins. Man-to-man defense for Luther. Tompkins gives up the dribble. Comes here on the near side to Minert. Now they'll reverse it. Carissa Smith. Carissa, little bounce pass. That's telegraphed, and a steal by Silva. Run out now for Shanate. She'll put up the shot, not get it to go, but a foul on Kinley Smith. That'll be the first on Kinley. Team foul number 3 called on Hobart. 4:31 left in the first period of play. And at the free throw line will go Shanate Silva. First one on the way, no good. 5-3, 4:31 left here in quarter number 1. Second one on the way, rolls in. Don't be shy. Seriously, don't be shy.
Right.
I've heard you. You do a good job.
Well, thank you.
That's why you're here. So it's 6-3, a 3-point lead now for Luther. Hegland coming by us, stays in bounds. I don't know how. Gives up the dribble. She'll go to Carissa off the glass. Shot won't go. Rebound going to be collected by Luther. They want to run out in front. Here comes Caitlin Bailey. Bailey going to spin, go around Tompkins. Missed the shot. Rebound tipped out and going to be tracked down by Bailey Wilds, and a reset now for Luther. Midway point, quarter number 1. They lead 6-3. 3 ball. Bailey in and out, rebound. Oh, there's got to be a push off there. No call. And now another 3 going to be launched by Caitlin Bailey. Doesn't get that one to go. Trying to save it here on the near side is Bailey Wilds. Can't get it done. Lauren Coates going to come back into the ball game. Setting down will be Kennedy Cox. Luther not shy about shooting the threes.
No, not at all. They live by 3 and die by 3, apparently, in this first 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Well, they lead 6-3. There's a steal and a run out now for Stanfield. She lost the ball, got it back, puts it up with the left hand. Will miss the shot, but get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here, and they've called it on Addie Hegland. That'll be her first. And team foul number 4 called on Hobart. So at the free throw line, Rachel Stanfield. First of 2, Rachel knocks it down. She's now 3 of 5 for the charity stripe. 3:37 left in the first quarter of play, 7-3. Stanfield, second one on the way, and this one is good. So Stanfield 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Her club leads it by 5, 8-3. Lexi Tompkins picked up in the backcourt by Silva. Now she'll give it up to Hegland. Got to watch that 10-second count. Getting real close, and Hegland didn't make it. No timeout going to be taken by Joe Knapp. 3:24 left in the first quarter of play. 8-3. It is a 5-point lead for Luther. Classic Hits 97.7.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Classic Hits 97.7. It's an 8-3 ball game. Tanner Fox on the analysis.
Yep.
But what he's going to get is the play-by-play in period number 2.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Well, I mean, you know, you're being too quiet, so I got to bring you out of your shell. Dylan doing our videography and our score. So out of the timeout, it'll be Hobart basketball. Kinley Smith and company down 8-3. 3:24 left in the frame. Addie Hegland, again being hounded by Silva in the backcourt. We'll get it to Kinley Smith, asking for it underneath Minert. She'll get the ball, but got pushed prior to taking a shot. Foul going to be called on Caitlin Bailey. And on Bailey, that'll be her second now. Team foul number 4 called on Luther. Bailey will sit down and be replaced by Kennedy Cox. 3:16 left in period number 1. Tompkins, the inbounds pass. Should go to Carissa Smith. Now to Kinley on the corner. Goes inside the arc. Try to get it inside to Lexi Tompkins. And a travel will be called as Rachel Stanfield forgot to put the ball on the floor. 3:07 left in period number 1. 8-3. Kinley Smith, the inbound. And got to watch that 5-second count. She'll get it to Minert. Minert double dribble. Yep. Step between a couple of defenders and put the ball on the floor after picking up the dribble after she did step between those two defenders. So with 3 minutes left here in the first quarter of play, Luther up by 5 and they have the ball. Baseline move here, nobody picking up. Lauren Coates, and that's an easy 2 for Coates.
Yeah, Hobart's got to do a better job of on defense on the baseline. That was just too easy.
Kinley Smith coming back the other way. Smith through everybody, and a blocking foul going to be called on Luther. Getting there late was Kennedy Cox. That'll be her first. And team foul number 5 called on Luther. Faith Funkhauser now going to come into the ball game, and Kinley Smith will sit down. 2:40 left here in the first quarter of play. 10-3. Hobart trailing by 7. They'll inbound. Funkhauser to Minert. Lexi off the glass and got it to go. Design play there. Lexi Minert now with 3. 10-5, 2:30 clock running. First period of play. Stanfield into the front court. Wants to go backdoor, the little give and go. Ball slapped out of her hands, and it will still be Lioness basketball. 2:22 left here in the first quarter of play. Inbounding it, Rachel Stanfield. She'll come over the top to Shauna Silva. Silva, boy, again, the Ole defense as Caitlin Bailey goes inside. Nobody picks her up. She'll miss the shot. Rebound cleared off by Smith to Tompkins with the right hand. Shot doesn't go, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check that foul, but that may be on Silva. Let's see. And it is. Shauna T's first, and team foul number 6 called on Luther. So Lexi will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Tompkins with a pair of points. First one for Lexi, good. Lexi will get one more. Final game of the night coming up next. It'll feature Mangum and Hollis in a boys game. As we continue to fill in the bracket here on day number 1. Second one for Tompkins, and Lexi will knock that one down. That is a rainbow type shot there. She gets some height on it. So it's a 10-7 ball game. Hobart down by 3 with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. Caitlin Bailey, Rachel Stanfield out high. A little give and go. Now here comes Bailey Wilds. Wilds, ooh, that could have been a carry there. Ball picked up by Stanfield inside, shot doesn't go down. Rebound though in traffic, Kennedy Cox. 3-ball dialed up, well off the mark. Tompkins going to get the rebound for Hobart, and they can tie or get within one. Addie Hegland picked up by Silva in the backcourt, and Addie just blows right on by her. Hegland, little bounce pass in the corner. Tompkins, 3-ball on the way for the tie. Doesn't get it to go, and the rebound taken away by Rachel Stanfield. Stanfield coming across the timeline. Minute 20 left, first quarter of play. 3-ball, flat shot, didn't go for Wilds. Put back, no good, but a foul on the play. And a couple of free throws now will come to Luther as they lead 10-7. Check that foul on the Lady Bearcats, and it'll be on Lexi Minert, her second. And team foul number 5 called on Hobart. At the foul line, Lindsey Coleman to shoot 2. First one for Lindsey, no good. She'll get one more. Lexi Minert going to set down with those 2 fouls. Kinley Smith back into the ballgame for Hobart. They trail 10-7. Lindsey Coolman with his second free throw on the way, and this one is no good as well, and Kinley Smith will get the rebound. Kinley right in front of us. She will get fouled at the timeline. A reach-in foul there on the part of Rachel Stanfield. Kinley Smith not afraid to attack the defense, is she?
No, she'll go all the way down the court, and she's an animal down low on the block. She'll go for bumps all day.
Works extremely hard.
Yep.
So what's a bump?
Like 2 feet, a bump.
Okay. I got you. I just want to make sure that the grandmas understand. Smith shooting a 1-on-1, rolls in the first. Kinley will get one more.
Is that some complicated lingo? Should I not use bump?
No, it's good. I like it.
You like it? Okay.
I just, your brother had used it. I asked him to explain. I want to make sure the listeners know.
Easy bumps.
Second free throw, no good. Smith, though, will go get her own rebound. How about Kinley's effort there? Minute left here in the first quarter of play, 10-8. It's a 2-point lead for Luther, but Hobart with the basketball and a chance to tie or take the lead. Faith Funkhauser in front of us. She'll go here to Carissa Smith. Smith out near the timeline. Carissa giving up the dribble, needs some help. Lexi will give it to her at the left hash mark. Boy, both coaches frustrated with their clubs. Gotta watch that 5-second count, Lexi. Now she'll put it on the floor, split a couple of defenders. Game clock at 35. Tompkins, she'll go out high to Hegland. Addie had the ball slapped out of her hands, but Carissa Smith will pick it up. Carissa back to Tompkins. Boy, tough catch at her feet. Lexi, guarded by Bailey Wilds again, giving up the dribble. Now Hegland. Boy, Addie nearly stepped on that 10-second line. Down to 15 seconds left in the quarter. Hegland try to go backdoor to Smith. Catch by Kinley. Lays it up and in. Yep. Kinley Smith will tie it at 10. Kinley Smith and company have fought their way back. Shot on the other end at the buzzer won't go for Luther, and we have played one. 10 on the board for Hobart, 10 on the board for Luther. Stick and stay, period number 2 coming up, and the play-by-play with Tanner on Classic Hits 97.7.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Second quarter set to get underway here, tied at 10, as Luther will have the ball, and with the call, here's Tanner Fox.
All righty, here we go. Bailey with the ball, inbounds it to Wilds on the left side. She'll drive, kick it into the corner. That's Wilds, excuse me. She'll drive, right-hand layup, no good, off the backboard, rebounded by Luther. Kick back out, that's Bailey on the right side. Bailey over to Stanfield. Stanfield, she'll drive left. High post, now on the block, left-hand layup, that's up, no good. Ball is loose, rebounded by Number 34, that's Coates, and a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow points.
The officials that time, Tanner, really let a lot of contact go on. And at one point, when Bailey went by for this group from Luther, her shirt got pulled and there was no call.
You know,
wow.
Sometimes it happens like that. You just got to be rough down there. Hobart with the basketball. Number 13, that's Carissa Smith on the right side. 10-10 is your score here in the second period of play. Over to Smith on the right side, looking down low. That's to Lexi Tompkins. She'll go up, right-hand layup. Shot's blocked, and we'll go the other way with it. Long pass down low on the block. That's Silva. She'll kick it back out. 3 ball from Bailey on the way. That's good. Caitlin Bailey with the 3 ball. She has 6 points, and Luther has 13.
Good ball movement that time by Luther, and kicked it back out to Bailey, and she showed that she can hit from outside.
Yep. Smith with the ball. Nice bounce pass down to Lexi Tompkins. No good. Rebound by Smith. She'll go up with it. Ball still loose. Rebounded by Luther. And we're pushing the ball. That's Silva. She's on the left side. On the block. Jump shot. That's good.
Boy, on the other end, though, you've got to finish. 3 opportunities inside, and Hobart couldn't finish. And then Silva with a run out on the other end.
Number 13, or that's number 3, excuse me, Hegland with the ball in the back court. Gets over to Smith in the front court. She'll drive. She has numbers. Kicks over to Lexi Tompkins. 3 ball from her is too strong. Rebounded by Luther, going the other way with it. Number 25, Caitlin Bailey. Left side of the front court. She'll kick over to that Stanfield. She'll try a long 3. That's good. Nothing but net from Rachel Stanfield. Extends the lead to 8 for Luther.
And Stanfield shooting it from Seth Curry range out there.
Smith fouled in the front court. If they're going to call that foul, there's a lot of contact down low on both ends, but that's it's a very picky foul.
Second on Bailey Wilds, team foul number 8 called against Luther. And so to the free throw line goes Addie Hegland. But you're right. You know what? That kind of is a, I don't know, cheap foul compared to what was going on inside.
I don't even know if I saw, like, contact. I mean, we got a bad angle over here, but it did not look like very much. Carissa Smith drains the first of the 1-and-1, so she'll earn a second free throw. Score is 18-11. Luther still on top with just under 6 minutes left in the second period of play. Smith drains the second one, and a substitution is made by Hobart. That's number 2, Megly Talley. Check in for is it the Lady Bearcats or the Lady Cats?
Lady Cats.
Lady Cats?
Yeah.
Okay. I've called them Lady Bearcats like all day, so that's great.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. We're here to help.
I'm just learning over here. Stanfield kicked at Bailey. 3 ball from her is too strong. Ball's loose, still rebounded by number 20, Kaylee Smith. And she'll give the ball over to Addie Hegland. Hegland crossing the timeline, guarded by Stanfield. Hegland over left side to Kinley Smith. She'll dribble the ball out. 5:18 in the first half of this Hobart Lady Cats and the Lady Lionesses. Is that what we call them?
Well, you don't have to put the lady in there if you just go with Lionesses. Yeah, that gives them the correct sex.
Understand that. Alrighty. Hegland with the ball, slowing things down now. 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
But you're the man. You can call them whatever you want.
I can call them whatever I want?
That's right.
On radio or like by myself?
Well, you can think about it because we've got a timeout here taken by Joe Knapp. 18-12, 4:52 left in the first half of play. Luther in front of Hobart. Classic hits, 97.7.
One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty, the Halfords from Hobart.
Alrighty, we are here at the Tri-County Tournament. We got a good one here. The Luther Lady Lions are on top of the Hobart Lady Cats by 6, 18-12, with 4:52 remaining in this first half. With the ball is the Lady Cats. Kinley Smith the inbound. Gives it to the backcourt to Addie Hegland. Heglin, right side, gives it over to Faith Funkhauser. Down low on the baseline is Lexi Tompkins. She'll kick over top of the key to Heglin. Heglin dribbling things out with 4:35 in the second. Heglin left side to Smith. Trying to find, that's Tally down low. Nothing doing. Swing all the way to top of the key. Skip past Tally. She'll drive baseline. Doubled. Needs help. Lots of contact down there. This ball stolen away by Lauren Coates. And we'll go the other way with it. That's Bailey. Bailey drives. Right hand layup. Lots of contact as well. No foul called. She'll go back up with the shot, or with the rebound. Ball will be poked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Lions.
Faith Funkhauser going to sit down and back into the ball game. Lexi Minard for Joe Knapp's club. Boy, I've heard you say incorrectly a couple of times, a lot of contact, no call. And again, I go back to that thing at the half-court line when it was just a little bit of a whisper foul there.
And then you send the Lady Lions to 1-1, and it almost feels not fair to just send so little contact and then they get free throws. But
the official part of the contact there.
Stanfield 3 ball, that's good.
I tell you what, you cannot live, and again, I'm not a coach, but Rachel Stanfield, she loves that three-pointer. You give her that space, she'll bury it all night long.
Over with the ball now in the backcourt, trying to break this Lady Lions press. They better hurry. They do cross the timeline. That's Heglin. Heglin left side, right-hand layups, no good off the mark. Rebounded by, that's Silva, and a jump ball is going to be called.
Good job there by Lexi Minard. Smaller players, one of the banes of their existence is they'll bring the ball down around their waist, and that's an easy tie up there for Minard. The arrow, though, pointing the way of Luther.
Yeah, so what number is that? 24. Stanfield will bring up the ball for the Lady Lions. Picks it up at the top of the key. Pass down low is poked away, and we'll stay here with the Luther Lady Lions.
Good job by Minard to step into the passing lane and knock that one out of bounds.
21-12 is the score. Lady Lions on top by 9.
Kennedy Cox into the ball game and setting down for Luther, Bailey Wilds.
3:15 remaining in this first half. Luther to inbound the ball in their front court. 3 ball on the way by Bailey. That's good.
Wow.
Someone's got to guard the perimeter. All 5 of them if you have to. They are running away with this with the 3 ball. 24-12. Luther up by 12. 3 minutes left in the first half. Kinley Smith trying to break the press. Gets it over to Heglin. Left side. Crosses the timeline and is down the front court. Heglin left side over to Lexi Tompkins. She'll take a baseline. Jumper off the backboard. That's good. Nice shot from her.
Good job by Tompkins to avoid the contact, the body control there, because the defender are looking to try to take a charge on the play.
Luther with the ball down low on the block. That's Coates. She'll go up, and she's fouled. So Lauren Coates to the line, to the charity stripe for 2 free shots.
That'll be 2 now on Lexi Tompkins, and on the club, 6 on Hobart in the first half of play. And there's 2:34 left.
Coates underway is her first free throw off the right side of the rim. No good. A couple substitutions. It's Caitlin Bailey will check in.
Timeout going to be taken by Luther. 2:34 left in the half. They lead by 10. 24-14. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
this is Rex Fleming for Hobart Stockyards, Hobart, Oklahoma, where we want your business, and we sure appreciate your business.
That's the Hobart Stockyards, east of Hobart on Highway 183. Sale each Wednesday starting at 9:30 and special sale dates available.
You know, Tanner, you were talking about the three-pointers a minute ago, guarding the perimeter. Of the 24 points scored by Luther, 15 have come from behind the arc.
Wow. Wow. And you still haven't figured it out. No, I'm kidding. No, Hobart does needs to do a better job on the perimeter. The Lady Lions do have some strong players when they get in the post. They can make some strong moves and get layups. So you got to guard that perimeter first. Second free throw is missed by Coates. She'll get her rebound. Go back up, layup. That's good. Coates extends the lead to 12 for the Lady Lions.
Frustrating part of that, Shauna T. Silva, the smallest player on the floor, kept that rebound alive after the missed free throw.
Ball still in the backcourt for Hobart. Stolen away by Coach. She'll go left-hand layup. That's good. 28-14. A little over 2 minutes left in the first half. Hobart still having trouble breaking this Lady Lions press. Ball poked away. That's by Coates. Go out of bounds. Be Hobart ball.
Catherine Rudkins has checked into the ball game now for the Lady Bearcats.
Kinley Smith to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Hegland in the backcourt. She'll cross the timeline guarded by Silva. Silva begging her to go right. She passes it left to Kinley Smith. Long skip pass to Lexi Tompkins in the right corner. She looks at a three, picks up her dribble and needs some help. Pass down low is picked off by Lauren Coates. And we're going the other way with it with Silva. Right side now, front court. Kick it over to Stanfield. She'll give it to Bailey. She'll look at another three. Why not? No good. Rebounded by Hobart. Fast break underway. Hegland with the ball. Right side on the block. Stripped by Caitlin Bailey. Bailey now going the other way, and she has numbers. Bailey to Silva. Silva on the block. Layup good.
Well, and Hobart missed an opportunity. 2-on-1 fast break. Hegland's got to give that basketball up.
You got to score right there. Hobart trying to break this press. Ball stolen away. That's Kennedy Cox. Kennedy gets it over to Lauren Coates. Coates to Silva, who swings it all the way around the horn. To Stanfield. She'll try a three. No good. Too short. Rebounded by Hegland. Ball go out of bounds.
Into the lap of DJ Raven Cade, who was unable to make the play from her sitting position. Turnover, though, does give it back to Luther. Back into the ballgame now for the Luther squad, Bailey Wilds.
Coates inbounds the ball to Silva. Silva back to Coates. She'll try another three. That one's good. 33-14, 48 seconds left in the first half. Luther on top of Hobart.
And Rachel Stanfield now, 9 in the quarter, all from behind the arc. And for the ball game, she's got 13.
Lexi Tompkins has it on the block. She's fouled. Misses the shot, so she'll go to the line for two.
Blocking foul, Caitlin Bailey. That'll be her third. Team foul number 9 called on Luther.
So Lexi Tompkins is to the line. 37 seconds here in this first half. Hobart down by 19. Might need to get a calculator out. The score is 33-14. Tompkins misses that one. Checking in for the Lady Lions, that is, what number is that?
Lindsay Kuhlman is coming to the ball game now, and she will replace Caitlin Bailey.
Tompkins gets set for her second of two free shots. Ball is up and rattles home. 33-15. Luther on top.
Tompkins now 7 in the ball game for Joe Knapp.
Rachel Stanfield has the ball. Right side. Oh, that's a long three. When you're up by 17 or 18, I guess you can do stuff like that. She'll get the ball back, top of the key. Skip past let corner. Free ball, that's short. Rebounded by Luther. Ball's loose now. Kaylee Smith comes up with it, and she'll go the other way with it. She's in the front court now. Picks up her dribble, gives it to, that is Hegland. One final shot, 8 seconds left. Right side, Lexi Tompkins. 5 seconds, she needs to go. Dribbles left, spin move in the lane. A right-hand layup, no good. Foul's called. And Lexi Tompkins to the line for 2 free shots.
Call the foul on Kennedy Cox, her second. And team foul number 10 called on Luther in the first half of play. And at the free throw line, Lexi Tompkins.
Tompkins' first free throw is no good. If you want to get back in this ball game, making points when the clock is stopped is an easy way. It's the easiest way to do it.
Sure.
I can't think of an easier way, honestly.
Boy, Johnny Vick, you'd never know he was up 33-15.
Her second free throw underway, no good. 1 second left in this half, not enough time for the Luther Lions to put up a shot. So we'll go to halftime. You want to do it or you want me to do it?
You're in charge. Go ahead.
33-15. Luther Lions are on top of the Hobart Lady Bearcats. We'll take a break for halftime. You're listening to the Tri-County here on 97.7. We'll be right back.
Friends, you should come check out the fantastic selection of Browning safes at Hobart Farm & Garden. We have a better selection and at a better price than the other guys. And Hobart Farm & Garden is rapidly becoming one of the bigger Browning firearms dealers in all of southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. You want a Browning safe or firearm? Well, you need to come to Hobart Farm and Garden, where we also sell high-pro quality feeds, bulk and sack. We sell paint and plumbing supplies, all kinds of hardware, fencing supplies, trailers. There's cattle equipment, electrical supplies, tools. Listen, if we ain't got it, you don't need it. If you do, however, we will order it because we want your business and we'll work hard for it. Come to Hobart and Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart on Highway 9, and ask about the all-new products we'll have soon from the SHOT Show. The Wall family appreciate your business. Come see them. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart, Highway 9.
All right, at the half, it's a 23-15 lead for, or 33-15 the lead for Luther over Mangum, over Hobart. I'll get everything right here in a moment. It was 10-10 at the end of the first quarter of play, Tanner, but then a 23-5 run in period number 2 has given Luther that 18-point lead, 33-15 at the half. Check your scoring. First for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, Lexi Tompkins was 7, 3 in the first half for Kinley Smith. Lexi Minert with 3 and 2 for Carissa Smith. From the free throw line, Hobart 7 of 12 in the first half of play. Multiple fouls for Lexi Tompkins and Lexi Minert. Each have 2 apiece. On the other side of the ledger, it's 13 in the first half for Rachel Stanfield, including 3 threes. Caitlin Bailey has 9, all from behind the arc. Lauren Coates with 6, 5 of the first half, 5 of the first half for Shawnee Silva. And from the free throw line, Luther just 5 of 12. But again, they lead it at the intermission, 33-15. Let's catch our breath. We'll come back and get ready for the second half after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Your farmer's insurance agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack has over 25 years' experience. Jack believes in keeping you informed of ways to protect what's important: auto, home, life, whatever your insurance need. He'll find the policy you need, and you can enjoy personal service. He'll not only be your agent, but your friend. Always involved in the community, proud to be a Bearcat booster. Trust a proven company, Farmers Insurance, and a proven agent. Jack Hogg at 901 South Main in Hobart, 580-726-3077. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or you just want to refinance your current home, you need to see Jim or Tommy, the experienced lenders at Interbank. Don't wait for interest rates to go up. Now's the time to act. Interbank wants your business. If it's a doable deal, we'll do it. Whatever your specific banking need, we consider it a privilege to be your bank. We're Interbank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students. AFR agents in our great state are in many cases agents in the town they grew up in. That's the case in Hobart, where Justin Krieger is the local AFR agent. He grew up here. His interests are in Hobart and Kiowa County. He's involved in sports, FFA, 4-H, as well as the Main Street program in the local chamber. He wants to be your agent. Farm, life, home, automobile, liability. An agent that will find you the right policy, giving you the right protection. Come see Justin Krieger, your AFR agent in Hobart. Phone 726-3076. Friends, check out the January specials at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts Plus batteries, silver $75.99, platinum $96.99, gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic Bar and Chain Oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49, and the performance test antifreeze testers $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 7 locations to serve you: Hobart, Cordell, Sentinel, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, and Mangum. A family serving families. Larry and Kim Eshetai and their qualified staff are at your service 24/7. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. Larry and Kim Eshetai, there for you in your time of need. Count on Larry and Kim Eshetai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, rayandmarthas.com. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you. 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember now, Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express. If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart is a new and beautiful facility. Woodland Gardens is for people 55 years of age and older. They offer 34 units, 448 square foot apartments. They serve 3 delicious home-cooked meals every day. Check out this new and quite beautiful facility for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445, Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
Western Technology Center, an important member of Oklahoma's career tech system. It provides skills for success in today's workplace. Call today to find out what WTC can offer you. Western Technology Center, educating people for success. Give them a call at 580-726-8400 or online at westtech.edu. Western Technology Center.
I got a future waiting for me.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
In the Pioneer Dome. All right, we are about to get ready for this second half of action. What? Okay, the Luther Lady Lions are up on top by 18, 33-15 to the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Waiting for my partner in crime, Michael Barnes, to show up. I think he just left me. You know, that's all right. We'll be all right here in the second half. You know, hopefully he comes back so I don't have to do play-by-play the whole rest of the game. It'll be all right. Lexi Tompkins will have the ball for the Lady Bearcats over to Kinley Smith. Swing back over to Tompkins on the left side. I don't know if you know this, but Hobart needs to score. Down by 18, rather. They need to score bad. Tompkins still has the ball on a 5-second violation that we called on Lexi Tompkins. Turning the ball over to Luther. So that's not how you want to start the first 30 seconds of the third period. Wasting 30 seconds, getting a 5-second violation, giving the ball right back to a team up by 18. There's Michael Barnes. There he is. I need you. I need you. I missed you. Silva.
What were you saying about me?
I needed you here.
Why? You're doing fine.
I was worried.
Oh, no, never worry. I was coming back. I just had to get some mashed potatoes and corn.
Smith with an easy layup. 33-17 is the score. A minute expired in the third period. Stanfield gives it down low. That is Bailey. Jumper no good. Rebounded by Silva. The smallest girl on the basketball court currently in like the whole game.
I mean, she's tenacious, though. I mean, she really is.
Yeah.
Got to give her credit.
Traveling violation is going to be called on Lauren Coates, giving the ball right back to Hobart.
Good defense on the interior that time of the Lady Bearcats causing that turnover.
Luther still pressing. A couple substitutions.
Kennedy Cox back into the ballgame now for Luther. And Bailey Wilds sitting down.
Heglin has the ball in the backcourt. Over to Kinley Smith. Back to Heglin, right side. Pressured by Stanfield. They gotta hurry. Near cross timeline, Kinley Smith, she finally does. Passes 3 defenders. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, as Dylan said. Over a couple defenders, and a blocking foul is gonna be called
on Lauren Coates. By the way, the hospitality room must have been pretty good, because about the only thing that was left was some corn and some mashed potatoes.
You didn't get any chicken fried steak?
No.
Well, you're missing out. It was delicious.
Was it good?
It was
okay.
It was the bomb.
Well, while you're bragging about the fact that you got chicken fried steak and I didn't, we will get a blocking foul called on Luther. It's on Kennedy Cox. That'll be her third. Second on Luther in the second half, and free throws for Lexi Tompkins.
Tompkins makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 15, 33-18.
Kennedy Cox setting down, and back into the ballgame, Caitlin Bailey for Luther.
Lexi Tompkins, second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Lauren Coates for Luther. Luther pushing the ball in the front court now is Bailey. Bailey over to Silva. The ball will be mishandled and it'll go out of bounds, giving the ball right back to Hobart.
Don't forget now our final game of the morning, day, and night. Coming up after this with a boys contest between Mangum and Hollis.
Hobart trying to break the press. It's number 11, Minor. Minor over to Carissa Smith. Gets it into the front court now. Smith back to Minor, far side of the court. Trapped in the corner, picked up her dribble. And a foul's going to be called.
I love the look on Lauren Coach's face. She's like, who, me? Yeah. Your hand got caught in the cookie jar that time. That'll be the third foul of the ballgame on Lauren Coates and 3 on Luther in the second half.
Smith inbounds the ball to Heglin. Heglin crosses the timeline. 6 minutes remaining here in this third quarter.
By the way, you and Dylan, do you have class tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A lot of classes, 4 classes.
Really,
so,
on a Friday?
On a Friday, yeah. It's not very smart of me, but I'm a bad scheduler.
Kinley Smith bearing the 3. She shoots threes better than you schedule your college classes.
That's for sure. I mean, when you drop classes and add classes, it's gonna. When you change majors a couple times in a week, happens.
You're on the 6-year plan. Okay,
oh,
we
yeah.
got it. By the way, 33-21 after the 3 ball knocked down. 5:25 left here in the third.
Silva with the ball gets fouled. That's gonna be on Addie Heglin. How many fouls she got?
Second on Addie, and team foul number 1 on Hobart in the second half of play.
5:23 here in this third period. Bailey to inbound the ball for Luther. Gets it over to Stanfield. She'll drive in the lane. Pass to everybody, right hand layup, no good, but she's fouled. So Rachel Stanfield will go to the charity stripe for 2 free shots. It's a blocking foul.
That's the third on Lexi Tompkins, second of the second half on Hobart. And, you know, she's not going to make that basket. Just stay still. Let her take the shot. Don't reach in and commit the foul.
Stanfield missing the first free throw.
It amazes me. Stanfield, 3 threes in that second quarter of play, just absolutely deadly. She's missed 3 free throws attempts out of 7, 8 down tries.
Smith inbounds the ball for Hobart. Over left side, that's Carissa Smith. Smith, long pass in the front court, over to Minor. She'll drive right side, kicking it back out to Kinley Smith. Ball skipped across the top of the horn, over to Carissa Smith now.
Well, great job by Smith to keep that one under control.
Over to Tompkins, 3 ball, that's off the mark. Ball's loose, rebounded by Minor, and jump ball's gonna be called.
Arrow will point the way of Luther. They'll get it back with 4:55 left in the third, leading 34-21.
Bailey to inbound the ball for the Lady Lions. Bailey gets it to Stanfield. She'll cross the timeline. Lazy pass over to Bailey. Luckily for Luther, they get the ball back. Stanfield now has it. Right side, spin move. Kick to Bailey. She'll drive left side, right hand layup. That's good. And a timeout's going to be called by Luther. So we'll take a 60-second timeout. 34-21, Luther on top of Hobart. You're listening to Classic Hits at 97.7.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Guys, that special time of the year to get that special gift is almost here. Valentine's Day will be here soon, and Allison at Ace in the Hole has a special gift that you need to get. If you're just not sure, get a gift certificate. Allison also has a winter clearance sale with new merchandise arriving every day for spring. There's brands like Consuelo, Silver, and Rock Revival jeans. Lots of beautiful jewelry. But for sure, remember Valentine's Day, it's coming soon, so see Allison at Ace in the Hole in downtown Hobart.
The foundation of success for any business is a strong sense of community. At Bank First, our roots run deep in Oklahoma. In fact, we're in more than 50 communities statewide. We're proud to be your next-door neighbors and your friends. Whether you have basic checking, cash management, or investment needs, Bank First can provide quality financial products for your business to prosper. Let us be your business partner. You'll find our people make a world of difference. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Winner of this ball game will advance and play in the championship semifinals tomorrow night at 7 o'clock over Cordell. Cordell earlier today surprising Navajo 33-26. The loser will get Navajo tomorrow at 1:40 here on Classic Hits 97.7 in an elimination ball game.
Hobart inbound the ball, down by 15 with 4.5 in the third period. 36-21. Heglin across the timeline, gets it over to Tompkins on the left side. She'll dribble over to the top of the key, kick it over to Heglin on the right side. Down low, Kinley Smith, contact. She'll be fouled on the bump, so she'll go to the line for 2 free shots.
Savannah Nunley will pick up the personal foul. That'll be the first on Nunley. And team foul number 4 the second half on Luther.
Kinley Smith to the line for 2 free shots. Her first free throw is up, and it's good. 36-22.
Kinley now 2 of 3 from the foul line and has tallied 7 points, 4 of those here in the third.
Smith's second free throw, that's also good. 36-23. Hobart cutting the lead to 13. Luther inbounds the ball, trying to break this Hobart Lady Bearcat press. Bailey picks up her dribble, and a foul's gonna be called on number 14. It's Lexi Tompkins putting lots of pressure on Bailey.
That foul puts pressure on Joe Knapp because that'll be the 4th on Lexi, and team foul number 3 in the second half called against Hobart.
So Bailey inbounds the ball for Luther. 4:08 in the third period. Ball at the high post, kicked over left side all the way left corner. 3 ball from Bailey's up, too strong. Ball is loose, and a jump ball is going to be called. Possession error points towards Hobart.
Joe Knapp, you might have heard him in my microphone, said, I'm going to agree to disagree. That was not a jump ball. She didn't have the ball in her hands.
Heglin bring up the ball for the Lady Bearcats. Ball left side, Carissa Smith. Smith skip past to Heglin, right side. 3:43 left in the third period. Lob pass down low is tipped. It's out of bounds off the Lady Lions.
Yeah, they said it went off of Savannah Nunley, so it'll still be Hobart basketball.
Kinley Smith on the ball for the Lady Bearcats. Smith needs to get it in. She does over Carissa Smith, top of the key. She'll drive right. Lazy pass picked by Silva and a foul.
Yeah, Eddie Heglin, and I like that foul on Eddie's part because otherwise Silva's off to the races.
Yeah, easy layup, and then they go up 15, and they're pressing, and bad things can happen there.
Third foul of the night on Addie, team foul number 4 on Hobart in the second half.
Rachel Stanfield bringing up the ball for Luther. High post now to Cox, right side to Bailey. She's trapped, and a traveling violation is going to be called. Lots of pressure by Kinley Smith to force that turnover.
Love the defense there, Smith. She refused to give ground, didn't reach, and just continued to move with the offensive player and coax the travel.
36-23. Luther on top of Hobart. 3:15 left in the third period. Ball left side, poked away, recovered by Hobart. That's Carissa Smith. She'll drive. She's in the lane. A kick ball down on the lane. Stay with Hobart. Be Kinley Smith again to inbound the ball. Smith up to the high post. That's number 15, Funkhauser. Funkhauser shot no good. Rebounded by Luther. That's Silva with a layup on the left side. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Luther. Shot no good. Then rebounded by Hobart, and a traveling violation is going to be called.
Well, I'll tell you what, these officials really letting it get physical now here in period number 3. These are the guys that will do the final game of the night, the boys contest. If it continues like that, we may have a slugfest, literally, when Mangum takes on Hollis. Wow.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Stanfield's 3 ball, that's too strong. Rebounded by Silva. She'll go back up with it. No good. Rebounded by Hobart.
But again, Silva, the smallest player on the court, getting a rebound in traffic.
Yeah, Hobart not blocking out right there, and Silva just gets a rebound and a second chance shot. Heglin will bring up the ball for the Lady Bearcats. She's at the top of the key. Right side to Kinley Smith. Smith guarded by Silva. Picks up her dribble, needs help. Right side over to Funkhauser. Funkhauser drives high post, kick to Kinley Smith. Long threes off the mark. Rebounded by Silva again. And she wants to push. She's in the front court now. Over to left side, that's Stanfield on the left wing. Stanfield skip pass right side. Caitlin Bailey. Bailey gets into the high post. Picks up her dribble, gets over Silva. She'll drive in the lane. Layup. That's good. Count the basket and the foul. And Shauna T. Silva will go to the line for a 3-point play.
Call that foul on Faith Funkhauser. That'll be the first of the night on Faith. Team foul number 5 called on Hobart in the second half of play.
Luther on top of Hobart. Silva trying to extend the lead to 16. Just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Bailey Wilds comes back in. Setting down will be Rochelle Stanfield, and they're having to doctor Stanfield's hand. Apparently she's got a cut on it. Silva's free throw for the 3-point play, no good.
Rebounded by number 22, that's going to be Heaven King. That jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow points towards the Luther Lionesses. Is that how you say it, Lionesses?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Bailey to inbound the ball. Gets over to Wilds, right side.
You know, you talk about Wilds and you talk about the Lionesses. I feel like we should be doing a show on Nat Geo.
Some Discovery Channel or something?
You bet, man.
I'd be down. I'm not against it.
Here on the Serengeti. With a cacophony of sounds.
Is that a word?
Cacophony? Yeah, it is.
You learn something new every day. Harris with the ball for Hobart. Right side on the wing. Gives it over to Heglin. Hobart needs to figure out something fast. Down by 15 with a minute and a half left in the third period. Heglin still has the ball. Top of the key trying to get it to Harris. Ball poked away, recovered by the Lady Lions. Going the other way, that's Bailey. Going for the layup. Traveling call is going to be called on number 25, Caitlin Bailey.
She took a walk on the wild side there. Song by Lou Reed. You may hear Lou Reed occasionally on Michael in the Morning, 6 to 9, Monday through Fridays. Classic Hits 97.7. Shameless free plug, thank you.
Shameless?
Shameless.
Dylan said I was supposed to keep count.
Well, that's the first one, you should be able to handle that.
I'll keep it right there. 1.
And now back to the game as the ball was poked out of bounds. And Hobart will inbound across the way.
Kinley Smith for Hobart. Will inbound the ball. Gives over to Heglin. Minute 6 in the third period. Addie Heglin has it across the timeline. Left side over to Jamie Harris, the junior. She's on the left wing. Dribbling over, pressured by Bailey Wilds. Harris will drive by. Pass over right side, Addie Heglin. She'll drive right. Kick to Carissa Smith. Ball loose. Rebounded by Jamie Harris. And Harris will get it back to Heglin. 40 seconds now in this third quarter. Heglin will drive. Wild shot, and a foul's going to be called. So Addie Heglin to the line for 2.
Called the foul on Shauna T. Silva. That'll be her second. And team foul number 5 in the second half called on Luther. Tell you what, though, I have seen Hobart a bunch. They are playing harder and more active in this ball game than they have previously games that I've had the opportunity to be a part of.
Yeah, I've only watched one Hobart ball game, and it was when they played Clinton at the Dome. And that was, to say the least, not a pretty one. Nonetheless, Addie Heglin drains that free throw, 24-38. Luther on top, 37 seconds here in the third period. Heglin's second free throw is good.
Kevin King setting down, by the way, while that free throw was made. And back into the ball game, Lexi Minert for Hobart. Well, a collision there at the timeline without a call. Wow.
Rachel Stanfield, nice pass down low, and that's Bailey Wild's layup is missed. And it's rebounded by Lexi Minor for Hobart. And she'll give it over to Carissa Smith now in the front court, 13 seconds. She'll drive all the way to the bucket. Lots of contact, no foul. She's on the court. Rebounded by Luther. Right side now in the front court, Stanfield. She'll get it down low. Bump is good by Silva. 40-25, no time left in this third period of play. So to end the third quarter, 40-25, Luther on top of Hobart. You're listening to Classic Hits at 97.7.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are longtime Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat boosters, proud once again to help with the radio broadcasts. Folks, when you need your hair cut, fixed, colored, tell Barbara the color, the cut, the style you want, and friends, she will do it. Barbara's been a beautician for a bunch of years, and she's really good. Call for an appointment, 726-3532.
Barbara's at 800 South Broadway in Hobart.
And go Bearcats. Good luck from Barbara and Larry Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart. James and Betty Chaplin have been a part of Hobart for a long time. As a matter of fact, for over 40 years. They are proud to live here, proud to do their part in supporting our youth in all their activities. James and Betty have 4 granddaughters in the Hobart schools. They wish our youth success in activities like sports, academics, band, show ring, whatever they're doing. Do your best, because James and Betty are proud of you, proud to be Bearcat boosters. That's James and Betty Chaplin and family saying, go Bearcats.
Alrighty, welcome back here to the final game today of the Tri-County Tournament. You got the Luther Lady Lions up by 15, 40-25.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying over the Lady Bearcats.
Better job of defense by Hobart in that third period of play. They only gave up 7 points.
They gave up 23 in the second, right?
Mm-hmm. Got a discussion going on about who the ball should belong to, but to get the fourth period of play, they have gone to the books. They were going to give it to Luther, but it should be Hobart basketball, and they have corrected things.
I honestly would have, whatever they picked, I was going to just go with, and hopefully it's right. Because I don't have a book. I'm not a professional. I need to bring my own book.
I can pick one up for you tomorrow if you'd like to have one.
For free?
No, I won't charge you. I'll buy it for you, sure.
Well, sweet. Hobart with the ball now in the front court. Lexi Tompkins' ball stolen away. That's Rachel Stanfield. She'll drive. Left-hand layup. That's up. Contact. Bucket's good. And she'll go to the line and finish the old-fashioned three-point play.
I like the fact that Kinley Smith got back and played defense and committed the foul, but she made it too easy for Stanfield to make the bucket. If you're going to foul, you've got to make sure they don't get the shot off.
Rachel Stanfield's free throw is good, so she'll finish the three-point play, extend the lead to 18, 43-25.
And Stanfield has 17 in the ball game.
Hobart to bring the ball up the court. That's Addie Hegland. She'll cross the timeline. Left side, Carissa Smith. Guarded roughly by number 2. That's Bailey Wild playing nice defense. Carissa Smith gets it right side of Hegland. She'll drive. Kick. The foul's going to be called. Number 11, Kennedy Cox.
Blocking foul on Cox and on Kennedy. That will be her 4th. And team foul number 6 in the second half on Luther.
Kinley Smith didn't on the ball. And they're going to... What?
No.
Some confusion. I'm confused.
Well, it's just the 6th foul. They had inadvertently put an extra one up there, so it's just the 16th foul.
Hobart didn't know that's a backcourt. Okay, maybe it's not. You know, maybe I didn't see it. Whatever. 3 ball by Lexi Tompkins, no good. Rebounded by Luther. Was that not?
Yeah, it was an over and back.
Okay.
Nobody from Luther touched the ball. You're exactly
just
right.
Making sure I'm just not seeing things correctly.
Johnny Vick was on the same page as you, but he leads 43-25 with a minute gone by in the fourth quarter of play. He's not going to argue too vehemently.
Layup, no good by Luther. Rebounded by Stanfield. She'll go up. A jumper, no good as well. And then rebounded by Hobart, and a foul's going to be called. Sending Hobart for a 1-and-1, which is not what you want to do 90 feet away from the other team's basket. 4th
foul of the night on Caitlin Bailey. 7 now called against Luther. And this fourth quarter may take a long time to finish if fouls become an issue.
Carissa Smith now on the line for a 1-1.
By the way, they continue, Rochelle Stanfield continues to have a cut that they are unable to keep the bleeding from stopping. It looks like it's on her right thumb.
That's not good.
Free throw by Smith, no good, and another foul going to be committed.
Yeah, number 25.
That's just Caitlin Bailey. She's fouled out of the ball game.
And Luther only has, you say 9 girls?
9 girls in uniform, yes.
And now they only got 8 girls. So they better be careful, especially number 11, Kennedy Cox has 4 as well.
Well, actually, they're down even more than that because Stanfield, they continue to try to get that bleeding to stop on her thumb, get it taped up. Lindsay Kuhlman will come back into the ballgame now.
At the line is Lexi Minert for Hobart. Her free throw no good. Rebounded by the Lady Lions. That's Silva with the ball. She'll bring it up in the front court. Top of the key, 43-25. 6:40 here left in the ballgame. Ball in the right corner. Kicked back out and is tipped by Kinley Smith for Hobart. So it'll stay here with Luther. Inbounding the ball for Luther is number 3, Shanti Silva. She'll get it into Wilds. And she'll dribble it to top of the key. Take her time, up by 18. Get a good shot. Never mind. Silva 3 ball, too strong. Rebounded by Luther. Ball's loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Hobart basketball.
Go back to that play a moment ago. That was a set play for Silva. They set a picket fence of screens for her, got her free on that weak side to shoot the 3, and she just missed the shot.
Yeah, just too strong right there.
Catherine Rudkins into the ball game, and Kinley Smith will sit down now for Joe Knapp.
Rudkins will check in for the ball game, and she'll inbound the ball for the Lady Bearcats.
Heaven King back in there as well for Hobart.
Heglin brings up the ball, left side over to Rudkins. Lob pass down low. That's a nice pass. She's fouled. It's number 11, Minor. Fouled on the bump. So she'll go to the line for 2 free shots.
It's a good pass. It just needs to be a little quicker. A little too much air underneath it. Kennedy Cox has fouled out of the ball game. That was her 5th. She becomes the 2nd player dismissed by fouls. Team foul number 9 on Luther.
Stanfield checks in for Luther, so I guess her finger is all patched up and working correctly. At least I hope it is.
Well, it's on that thumb, and they're having a hard time keeping the Band-Aid on it. Free throw no good for Lexi. Minert will get 1 more.
Minert's 2nd free throw, that's good. 43-26, Luther on top. Just over 6 minutes left here in the ballgame.
Minert with 4 in the ballgame now.
Right side now to Stanfield. She'll give it off to Silva. Silva pass left side. Number 2, that's Wilds. Ball right side now, that's Stanfield. She'll drive baseline. Nice pass down low. That's Bailey Wilds with the easy 2 points.
First 2 of the ballgame for Bailey Wilds.
45-26. Luther on top of Hobart. Drive by Heglin. She'll go up.
I think a jump ball, yeah.
Jump ball, so possession arrow.
Luther.
Luther and 5 new Bearcats check in.
Substitutions for the Lady Cats.
That's a lot.
Faith Funkhauser has come back in. Carissa Smith, Kinley Smith, also checking back in Jamie Harris. And the final member of that 5 out there will be Megley Talley.
Luther has it now in the front court on the baseline. Nice pass down low to Coach. She'll miss the layup. Silva with the rebound and another jump ball.
You never did give me the answer why we have more jump balls in girls play than we do boys.
Is that a proven fact? Or is that a...
There's no doubt about it. I think that there's probably been exhaustive research done on it. You can Google that question and get an answer.
That is... I've never heard of that conundrum, ever. But
seriously?
No,
there are way more jump ball situations in girls basketball than boys.
Huh. I mean, now that you mention it, it makes sense. But, yeah, I never thought of it before.
Rochelle Stanfield now with a foul. That's her 2nd. Team foul number 10 called on Luther. So we'll have free throws, 2, the rest of the way for Hobart. And I said this earlier, this game could take forever to finish.
Luther's up by 19, and Faith Funkhauser makes it remain 19 as she misses the first free throw. 5:16 left in the 4th period in the ballgame. Funkhauser set for her second of 2 free throws. That's no good. Rebounded by Luther, number 34, Lauren Coates. Coates over to Stanfield in the front court. Ball right side to Silva, excuse me. High post now. A drive in the lane, Lauren Coates. She's fouled on her layup. So she'll go to the line for 2 free shots. 5:03 here left in the ball game.
First foul of the night on Carissa Smith. Team foul number 7 called on Hobart. Richard Carney donning a toboggan. I don't know about that look.
It's stylish. It's the new thing.
Really?
I hope so.
For middle-aged basketball coaches it is?
It might be. You know, new trends, it's a fad. You gotta be a trendsetter. Toboggan.
Second free throw up and in for Coach. He's got 7. Talking about Richard Carney, maybe you can get a shot later on. Richard back behind us wearing a toboggan. Yeah, I figured you'd probably get that on camera. Save that for posterity there, kids.
Carissa Smith now has it in the front court. Left side over to Talley. Trying to get a down low to Harris. Ball's tip. Harris will come up with it. Risky passes picked up by Luther, and they'll go the other way with it. Silva now on the block. Kicks it over to Stanfield. Stanfield dribbling back out. Up by 20 right here. You don't really need a score. Obviously, it's fun, but you don't need a score. Just run out the clock. Silva's shot, no good. Rebounded by Luther. Again, ball's loose now. Stanfield now has it. She'll bring it back up.
By the way, in fairness to Richard, he does have a bald pate, so I can understand why on a cold night he's wearing that toboggan.
Shot by Luther, no good. Rebounded by Hobart. Harris has it now in the front court. She's on the far side. Harris over to Carissa Smith. 46-26. Just past the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. 3 ball from Harris is underway, no good. 2 short, rebounded by Luther. Rachel Stanfield. Across the timeline, top of the key. She'll drive. Dribble it back out. Over to Silva.
Got tape all over that right thumb. That is her shooting thumb.
That would probably be really hard to shoot with, I would imagine.
Well, I thought she was going to take that 3 there, and we get an idea of whether it will or not. But she's able to pass the basketball okay, so I think if you can make that pass, shooting should be about the same thing.
Silva now with the ball. Nice pass over to Wilds. 3 ball from her is no good. Ball's loose on the floor. Bodies. Jump ball's called. It'll be so stay here with Luther, so they'll inbound the ball under their own goal.
And here in the fourth quarter, that is the 4th jump ball we have had. Carissa Smith, by the way, sitting down and back into the ball game, or into the ball game. Cheney Hamlet for the first time tonight for Hobart.
Stanfield into Silva. Swing all the way over to Wild, top the key. Trying to get it back to Stanfield in the corner, nothing doing. Wild to dribble back to the top of the key, left side Silva. Now up to the high post. Left corner 3 ball underway. That's good.
I guess her thumb's okay.
Yeah. Didn't really look like it did anything right there.
Stanfield in the quarter with 6. She's got 20 for the ball game. And Rochelle has made it a 49-26 ball game. Luther on top.
Wilds with the, or excuse me, that's Talley. That's the wrong team. Talley with the ball now for Hobart in the front court. Down by 23, 49-26. She'll dribble right. Give it over to Hamlet, and a timeout's going to be called. So we'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Classic Hits at 97.7.
Folks, hopefully you've been in and seen the improvements and additions that we've made at Klink Supermarket in Hobart recently. Now, we hope you'll find our store looking better and better stocked than it's ever been. Our goal remains the same: great selection of groceries, produce, meat, gluten-free products, and so much more, with the lowest possible prices and always helpful and friendly employees, because we really do appreciate your business. Thank you. Neil Hobbs and staff, Klink Supermarket in Hobart, proud Bearcat boosters. Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal sales by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The right family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
Welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College. Richard Carney. Richard, give us a wave. You're on camera. Richard Carney on camera. You got a wave here at the camera. 2:25 left in this one. Is waiting for the final score, as advancing will be Luther to the semifinals tomorrow night. They'll take on Cordell. Meantime, Hobart will play Navajo tomorrow afternoon at 1:40 in an elimination ball game. Go ahead, Tanner.
2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Left side now to Tally. Gets a screen from King. She'll take it right side. Ball tip. Luther comes up with it. Silva, left side, dished to Wilds, pass too hot, and he'll go out of bounds.
Your brother's over there sucking up to Carney, isn't he?
I'm not even paying attention. What are you saying?
Because Carney's so big, he's just sucking up to him. He don't want Richard to come down here and put the hammer on him. Richard, he's hulking figure. He blocks out the sun when he walks by.
Tally has the ball. 1:45 left in the ball game.
The good news is Katie loves him, and so do the three girls.
Timeout to get in the substitutions for both teams.
Well, we will see for the first time tonight. Catherine's been in there. I'm sorry. Catherine Rudkin's back into the ballgame now for Hobart.
We got Addie Hagelin, Lexi Tompkins, number 12. That's Ariana Elix. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, but I don't think that's Ariana.
It's not?
No, I think somebody else is wearing 12.
Well, I'm glad you know, because I would be saying her name for the rest of the ball game. Ball top of the key over to Hagelin. Now right side. Skip pass on the block. Layup. That's good. 49-28 is the score with a minute left here in this ball game. Luther just needs to run out the clock, and a foul's going to be called.
By the way, that's Lexi Hanna that made that bucket.
Where is she at on this list?
Well, she's number 4 on your roster.
Makes sense. Silva to the line for a 1-and-1 with 1:01 here in the ballgame.
Foul called on Addie Hagelin. That'll be her 4th. And team foul number 8 whistled against Hobart. Free throw missed by Silva.
Rebounded by Addie Hagelin. She'll bring the ball to the court. Ball down low. That's number 23, Rudkins. No good. Rebounded by Kinley Smith. No good. And we're going the other way with it with the Lady Lions. Shawnee Silva. Silva over to Harper. Harper back to Silva on the left side. She'll try her luck at a 3. No good. Ball tipped back out to number 2. That's Wilds. Her shot no good. Foul's going to be called.
Oh, my.
30 seconds left here. This last 30 seconds might last an hour.
Savannah Nunley picks up the personal. That'll be her 2nd, team foul number 11 on Luther in the second half of play.
So Hagelin to the line, down 21, 49-28.
Addie with 2 points. They came on a couple of free throws back in period number 3.
She has 3 now. Her make on the first of the double bonus free throws. So she'll get the ball for her 2nd free throw. That one's good, 49-30.
I like the routine of Hagelin. Gets the ball, bounces it twice, finds the target, knocks it down.
Yeah, not fancy.
No.
Just got to work.
Right.
And it does. So 4 points for her. 22 seconds left in the ball game. Luther has it on the block. Ball goes out of bounds. Stick here with Luther. 18.3 now in his ball game. Inbounding the ball, Shawnee Silva for the Lady Lions.
Tell you what, Shawnee Silva has impressed me here tonight. She's only got 9 points, but she's just done everything for her head coach, Johnny Vick.
Yeah, she's everywhere. She's getting boards. She's bringing the ball up for Lady Lions. She's doing everything.
Savannah Nunley, a fan favorite of her club, knocks down the 2.
Long 3 is blocked.
By Silva.
Yeah, by Silva. You got it. I want to hear you professionally do it. I won't do justice to how you do it.
51-30 your final score. Luther knocking off Hobart to advance to the championship semifinals. We're back to wrap this one up and get ready for our final ball game of the night. Luther 51, Hobart 30. Classic Hits 97.7.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
51-30 your final score. The victory for Luther, as Luther got 20 in the victory from Rochelle Stanfield. Caitlin Bailey with 11, 9 in the ball game for Shawnee Silva, 7 for Lauren Coates, 2 apiece for Savannah Nunley, and for Bailey Wilds, 8 of 18 from the foul line was this group from Luther. They'll advance to the semifinals and play tomorrow evening against Cordell. Meantime, 8 apiece for Lexi Tompkins and Kinley Smith, 4 on the evening for Addie Hegland, Lexi Meinert, and Carissa Smith, and 2 for Lexi Hanna. And again, the victory, 51-30, the win for the Luther Lionesses. Hobart tomorrow takes on Navajo at 1:40 in an elimination ball game. Final contest of the morning, day, and night coming up. It'll be Mangum doing battle with Hollis on a boys game. And we're back to Western Oklahoma State College after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756. One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty, the Halfords from Hobart.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
this is Rex Fleming for Hobart Stockyards, Hobart, Oklahoma, where we want your business, and we sure appreciate your business.
That's the Hobart Stockyards east of Hobart on Highway 183. Sale each Wednesday starting at 9:30 and special sale dates available.
Friends, you should come check out the fantastic selection of Browning safes at Hobart Farm & Garden. We have a better selection and at a better price than the other guys. And Hobart Farm & Garden is rapidly becoming one of the bigger Browning firearms dealers in all of southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. You want a Browning safe or firearm? Well, you need to come to Hobart Farm & Garden, where we also sell high-pro quality feeds, bulk and sack. We sell paint and plumbing supplies, all kinds of hardware, fencing supplies, trailers. There's cattle equipment, electrical supplies, tools. Listen, if we ain't got it, you don't need it. If you do, however, we will order it because we want your business and we'll work hard for it. Come to Hobart and Hobart Farm & Garden, South Hobart on Highway 9, and ask about the all-new products we'll have soon from the SHOT Show. The Wall family appreciate your business. Come see them. Hobart Farm & Garden, South Hobart, Highway 9. Your farmer's insurance agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack has over 25 years' experience. Jack believes in keeping you informed of ways to protect what's important: auto, home, life, whatever your insurance need. He'll find the policy you need, and you can enjoy personal service. He'll not only be your agent, but your friend. Always involved in the community, proud to be a Bearcat booster. Trust a proven company, Farmers Insurance, and a proven agent. Jack Hogg at 901 South Main in Hobart, 580-726-3077. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or you just want to refinance your current home, you need to see Jim or Tommy, the experienced lenders at Interbank. Don't wait for interest rates to go up. Now's the time to act. Interbank wants your business. If it's a doable deal, we'll do it. Whatever your specific banking need, we consider it a privilege to be your bank. We're Interbank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students. AFR agents in our great state are in many cases agents in the town they grew up in. That's the case in Hobart, where Justin Krieger is the local AFR agent. He grew up here. His interests are in Hobart and Kiowa County. He's involved in sports, FFA, 4-H, as well as the Main Street program in the local chamber. He wants to be your agent. Farm, life, home, automobile, liability. An agent that will find you the right policy, giving you the right protection. Come see Justin Krieger, your AFR agent in Hobart. Phone 726-3076. Friends, check out the January specials at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts Plus batteries, silver $75.99, platinum $96.99, gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic bar and chain oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49, and the performance test antifreeze testers $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum. 333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
And welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College, a day that started at 11 o'clock this morning. The final game of the morning, afternoon, and night about to tip off. It'll be an 8:50 tip-off time, so we're about 30 minutes behind as we get set for the Mangum Tigers and the Hollis Tigers. The winner advancing to the semifinals, which will be played tomorrow night on the championship half of the bracket. They will get Cordell. The loser, meantime, will play for their Great Plains Tri-County Life as they'll do battle with Snyder tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. And joining me back in the broadcast booth is Dylan Fox. Final game, what do you think?
Final game. So Mangum comes in this tournament bracket. They are the 2 seed, and the Hollis Tigers are the 7th seed. I just got done talking to Coach Hussey, and he said that some of the Hollis players aren't playing tonight because of some inter-team conflicts. So we'll see how that affects this outcome.
Well, Hollis has been a team that has struggled with some issues on that squad, and we were watching them warm up, and you could tell that their numbers are depleted. Mangum going to be the visitors here tonight, even though they're the number 2 seed. They will go with Trey Dickey in the backcourt. He'll be joined by Brett Perry. Also getting to start this evening, Colton Laughlin. He will be joined by Jet McAlexander. And then the final one will be Brooks Cross. So it's Cross, McAlexander, and Laughlin, along with Dickey and Perry, the starting 5 for Mangum. They'll work on the left end of your listening device in the first half of play. Dressed in their road black uniforms with the gray numerals and the gray and orange trim. Michael Bennett getting the start tonight for Jeff Hobart. He'll be joined by Noah Campbell. Also getting the start this evening will be Cooper Cummins. Drew Ames will get the start. And then Colby Black will be the final member of that starting 5.
Michael, I'm really excited to finally get to call a Mangum game. Usually I'm behind the camera for these, so.
Well, before the ball game is over, I'm sure you're going to be doing the play-by-play. And I don't mean any disrespect to Hollis, but this should be a game that quickly goes the way of the Mangum Tigers. Yeah, they are playing extremely well, coming in 11-4, ranked in the top 20 in 2A. And as we mentioned, Hollis has been struggling prior to the inter-team turmoil that you alluded to a moment ago.
Yeah, the Mangum Tigers, they like to get up and speed things up, and I think that's exactly what's about to happen in this ball game.
Now, there's some quality ball players over there for Hollis. They just don't have the numbers. So Laughlin and Bennett set to jump center. The tap going to be controlled by Mangum, and we are underway here on this Thursday evening. We've got to get this done because basketball starts tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. McAlexander here on the near side to Perry. Brett giving up the dribble, double team, needs some help. He'll go to Laughlin. Colton now had the ball knocked out of his hands, and there's a steal. Noah Campbell coming up with the loose basketball for Hollis. Campbell to Cooper Cummins across the timeline. Cooper up top, ball dropped by Ames. He'll fall down, kept the dribble alive. Had a good job that time by Drew to keep that thing going. Cummins out top. He'll give up the dribble, needs some help. Bennett trying to clear space. Does over the top, gets away from Cross. Now Michael on the dribble penetration. Bobble the ball momentarily, loses it out of bounds. But they said it was last touched by Brett Perry. So it will still be Hollis basketball. A good crowd here for the final game of the night. Notice a lot of folks from other schools. Seen some Granite people here, Duke people. An offensive foul going to be called right here as they blew the whistle on Cooper Cummins. On Cooper, that'll be his first. And team foul number 1 on Hollis. We haven't done it all day. We will now. Charge is the call. Laughlin into the front court. McAlexander on the left wing. Jet wraparound pass across, and the ball was out of bounds. So a little ragtag early on for Chad Hussey's squad. 6:56 left in quarter number 1.
Just like the Snyder game, if Hollis is able to slow it down a little bit, there may be a chance they can stick around for this one.
Ames up top to Bennett. Michael here on the near side. He'll go to Colby Black. Black taking Laughlin way away from the basket. And there's a steal by Colton. That's what I was afraid was going to happen for Hollis. Laughlin wanted to dunk it and couldn't get it done. On the rebound, ball batted around and to go out of bounds. Colton thought he got fouled, missed the dunk, and they missed an opportunity there. Quick timeout going to be taken by Chad Hussey. He is not happy with his ball club. 6:31 left in the first. No score. Back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to getting your prescriptions filled quickly, just have your doctor send them to Bratton Drug in Mangum or Granite Drug in Granite, where competent and friendly pharmacists will quickly fill them correctly. Bratton Drug and Granite Drug are hometown, locally owned pharmacies, and they know you have a choice when it comes to a pharmacy, so they appreciate your business, and they're proud to serve you. That's Bratton Drug in Mangum and Granite Drug in Granite.
Dylan, Chad Hussey taking that timeout there. He is not a guy that likes whining, moaning, and feeling sorry for feeling sorry for yourself. Sorry about that. He called that timeout to unload on Laughlin and Cross because they thought there was a foul on the play, and he reminded them, you're basketball players, not referees.
Yeah, that was definitely not a timeout to draw up a play.
No.
It was definitely to chew a couple of guys out.
15-footer in the lane, knocked down by Ames, and Drew with the first two of the ball game. Back the other way, Laughlin over the top from Perry, pass too tall.
Hollis comes out in full court pressure to start this game, and right off the bat, the Mangum Tigers are having a little trouble with it.
Yeah, they're playing with their hair on fire, and that's their trouble, and that does not set well, as I mentioned, with Chad Hussey. Ball thrown away here. Noah Campbell zigged, the pass zagged. And Cooper Cummins saying that was my fault. Trey Dickey now. It's the first time Dickey's touched the ball. That's one thing that needs to happen. He'll go to Perry. Brett bounce pass cross underneath the basket. Had it swatted away. Good defense by Colby Black. Got to go a ball fake there. Get him off the floor and get around him. Henry Lopez comes into the next dead ball. 3 ball dialed up. Ames. Drew's shot off the mark. It is an air ball that'll go out of bounds. And Mangum will get it back. Cross going to set down and hear it again from his coach. You know, it's one of the things, you sat around all day. You know that basketball is being played, and you're playing at 9 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
Here comes Perry the other way. Shot doesn't go. Henry with the rebound. Lopez's shot altered. And the ball taken away by Cooper Cummins. And a carry going to be called on Cooper. Yep.
You know, that's really not called a whole lot. It should be called a whole lot more than it is though.
Well, it's hard to make that call when you watch, 10 college games a week and 15 NBA games, and the guys do it all the time.
Exactly.
Trey Dickey out high. But Coach Hussey still unloading on his squad.
He is not very happy.
McAlexander for 3, and Jet will knock it down. Jet McAlexander. 3-2 ball game. Mangum on top by 1. 3 minutes gone by in the first period of play. Cummins here on the near side. By the way, that chewing out more than justified. Campbell for 3, spins in and out. Rebound McAlexander. He's going to get, oh no, they're going to call a jump ball. Colby Black got in there and tied up McAlexander.
Colby Black playing really hard in this first quarter, has a couple of blocks and went and got that ball.
You know, earlier they had Black pulled way away from the basket. He's got a question now about the jump ball situation. Well, they also got a question about the score. So it's a 3-2 ball game.
The scorecard will be adjusted accordingly. It is 3-2.
All right, it's 3-2 ball game. 4:50 left here in the first period of play.
All right, everybody's happy now.
Yeah, the arrow does point the way of Hollis, so they'll get it underneath their own basket. By the way, that conversation that Chad Hussey is having with his club, it is deserved.
Still going on.
Bennett inside. He'll glide to the basket and score. First 2 of the ball game for Michael. It's 4-3. Hollis on top by 1. Dickey into the front court. Trey giving up the dribble. He'll get tied up, and we'll get another jump ball. Wow.
Hey, outside.
Dickey got himself caught up in traffic there, and it's a pretty good job defensively by Hollis. So Mangum with the ball. Meantime, the PA announcer just continues to struggle as well. McAlexander off the dribble from the free throw line. 15-footer good. How about Jet McAlexander? All 5 early on for Mangum. They lead 5-4, 4:25 left in period number 1.
He said, if y'all aren't going to do it, I will, so.
Cummins off the dribble around Dickey. What a pass. Open on the weak side, Colby Black, and he'll lay it up and in. Back the other way quickly. Henry Lopez. Lopez double teamed in the corner. He'll go to Colton Laughlin. Laughlin reverses now to Jet. McAlexander in the corner, Perry. Brett hands it off to Trey. Dickey to the free throw line, steps through a couple of defenders, puts it up from 15. Shot won't go. Rebound Laughlin. Good job by Colton. Thought that was going to be an easy rebound for Drew Ames. Laughlin took it away from him. Colton now in the corner. He'll go baseline. Puts up the shot, scores. How about that move by Colton Laughlin?
No, that's my bad. Laughlin finally gets on the board. No, he has 4. Excuse me.
7-6 ball game. And the ball lost out of bounds by Hollis. It was touched by Henry Lopez. Mangum on top, 7-6, 3:34 left in quarter number 1. Cooper Cummins inbound it. He'll go to Campbell. Noah back out between the 2 circles to Michael Bennett. Now Ames on the dribble penetration. Drew with a left-handed shot. It goes, and it's not going to count. Charge is the goal.
I've seen Mr. Laughlin take more charges the last 3 games than I've ever seen anybody take.
Drew Ames on the charge, and that'll be the first on Ames. 2 now on Hollis. 3:20 left in the first quarter of play. Dickey runs the offense out high. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet bounce pass right side to Perry. Now the ball thrown away by Brett. And I was just about ready to say that the chewing out that the team had taken had settled them down, and then that ball thrown away. Chad Hussey, though, instead of getting out the barking stick, just simply said, slow down, fellas. There's a steal by Perry. Brett out in front. Dickey trying to track it down, but Noah Campbell beating to it. And then Noah loses the ball out of bounds. Trey touched it last. You won't see very often people beat somebody down the floor when Trey Dickey is chasing after basketball. But Noah Campbell is pretty darn quick himself. Cummins into the front court now for Hollis. They'll run the weave. Bennett hands it off to Noah. He'll try to get around McAlexander. Good defense by Jet. Now Cooper Cummins at the left hash mark. He'll dribble, penetrate, kick right side. Ames for 3. Got it. Drew Ames. Ames now with 5 of the ball game. 9-7, 2-point lead. Dickey into the front court. Perry. Brett puts it on the floor, draws the double team, fires the shot, and ties it at 9. Brett Perry. 2:15 left in quarter number 1. 9 apiece in this final game of day number 1 of the Tri-County Tournament. Backdoor opportunity here for Ames in traffic. He'll give it up. Great pass and an easy 2 there for Colby Black. Black's got 4. 10-9, or 11-10 rather. It's a 1-point lead for Hollis. Minute 55 left here in the quarter. We'll get another jump ball. Now, I asked your brother during the girls' game why we see an inordinate amount of jump balls in girls' competition. He didn't give me an answer, but this game's proven me wrong. We have had 6 jump balls already.
I don't even know what to say to that, honestly.
Okay.
That is a lot.
Scott is coming to the ball game. And the shot going to be knocked down by Michael Bennett. He was fouled, and they get a chance at a 3-point play. Trey Dickey with a personal. That'll be his first. And team foul number 1 called on Mangum. Red Watson now going to come into the ball game for Hollis. Setting down will be Colby Black.
Yeah, I think more than anything, I think the reason why Coach Hussey is so upset is these games down the stretch are to get you ready for playoffs. And if you're not playing well, you're not going to play well in playoffs.
Bennett hits the free throw. He's got 5. The lead 4 now for Hollis. 14-10. Brooks Cross will come in at the next dead ball. Ball knocked out of the hands and a run out now for Ames. He'll lay it up, score, and a foul. Not a good foul there by Brett Perry. Foul on Perry will be his first. Team foul number 2 on Mangum. So the bucket is good. And Drew Ames, who's got a 3 the old-fashioned way from behind the arc, Gets one the really old-fashioned way by trying to make the free throw, and he can't get it done. It spins in and out. Scott now into the ball game for Mangum. He'll go over the top to Laughlin. Colton drawing the double team out high, steps between it. Skips it here on the near side for Perry. Brett, three ball, no. Rebound, Laughlin. He'll go inside to Cross. Brooks gets hammered and will go to the line to shoot two. Brooks was challenged by Chad Hussey to get out there and get after it.
And I think he accepted it because he went with that ball with some vengeance.
Cooper Cummins has picked up his second foul. Team foul number 3 called on Hollis. Cross misses the first. Colby Black back in. Cooper Cummins setting down. 1:25 left, first period of play. Brooks Cross with one more free throw. Cross got that one to go. Brooks 1 of 2. 16-11. Hollis on top by 5 with 1:20 left here in quarter number 1.
A little different start than what both of us expected.
Kick right side Watson. Red back over the top. Noah Campbell got to go get that one. He does. Campbell now going to come back the other way. Kicks right side. Bennett up top Watson. Red blasts inside, and an offensive foul going to be called on Red Watson. You talked about Colton Laughlin taking the charge, and he did right there.
Yet again, I think he's up to like 8 or 9 in the last 3 games.
That'll be 4 team fouls now on Hollis, the first of the night on Watson. 55 seconds left, quarter number 1. Perry in the corner to Cross. Brooks inside, hands it off to Laughlin, and Colton will spin it in for 2. Good job by Cross. Draw the defense and then give up the basketball. 16-13, the lead 3 for Noah Campbell and company. Campbell into the front court. Picked up by Scott. He'll kick it right side for Bennett. Now back out top, Ames. Drew, dribble, drive over Scott. Shot won't go. Rebound, Bennett. He'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. It's Colby Black instead. Colby Black will go to the free throw line. Scott picks up the personal. It'll be number 3 on Mangum, the first on Scott. Colby Black shooting 2, first no good. Hollis in the early going, just 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. 16-13. Hollis on top. Second free throw on the way. That one's off the mark as well. Laughlin blocking out, getting the rebound for Mangum. Laughlin across the timeline. Colton, little hesitation, now kicks right side to Henry. Lopez, but it takes it out near the timeline and resets. He'll come to Perry. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Cross at the free throw line. He'll stop, go airborne, leave it for Laughlin right side. Colton going to go baseline. Wanted to go inside. Ball tipped free. He had Lopez and couldn't get him the ball. Noah Campbell now back the other way. Campbell off the dribble penetration. Leaves it out top. Watson, Red for 3. Front of the iron, no. Rebound at the buzzer. Shot won't fall for Colby Black, and we've played 1. 16-13, 3-point lead. Hollis in front of Mangum. Classic hits, 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum. Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes.
Hollis with the basketball to begin the second period of play in their home white uniforms, maroon numerals, maroon and black trim. That's Noah Campbell, Drew Ames, Michael Bennett, Colby Black, and Red Watson out on the floor now for Joe Hobart. Get the 5 on the floor from Mangum, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Hobart first. 7:48 left in the first half of play. It will be Hollis on top 16-13. Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Coach Hobart taking that time out there because his club was about ready to turn over the basketball. Noah Campbell to inbound to our right. He'll go in the backcourt now to Ames. Drew walks it across the timeline. 7:40 left in the first half of play. Michael Bennett bobbles the ball out high. Michael will get it here on the near side of Campbell. Goes around Scott. Little teardrop goes in for Noah Campbell. First two of the ball game for Campbell, and his club leads it 18-13. Brooks Cross gets called for the charge. It'll be his first. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. Scott will set down. So does Brooks Cross. Jet McAlexander comes back in. And also Leighton Ketchum will come in for the first time this evening for head coach Chad Hussey. Across the timeline, here's Ames. They'll go to Campbell. 7:20 left in the first half of play. Campbell lost the ball in traffic. Good steal there by McAlexander. Jet now coming back the other way. Lets traffic go by. McAlexander to Lopez. Now Perry. Brett sets, fires, 3. No. Long rebound, though. Captured by Leighton Ketchum. And a reset to McAlexander out high. Jet to Henry Lopez. Lopez, little dribble penetration, goes back to McAlexander. In the corner. That's Ketchum for 3, and that's an air ball. Red Watson with a rebound. 6:45 left in the first half of play. Watson back into the front court. He'll go to Campbell. Noah trying to size up Jet McAlexander. Gets a clear out of here on the right side. Hands it off to Watson. Switch now. McAlexander on Watson. And now here comes Michael Bennett. Minute and a half going by in the second. 18-13, the lead 5. Flashing inside Cummins. Ball swatted away by Colton Laughlin. He said, get that stuff out of here. Perry on the run out the other way. Brett. He'll go to Laughlin. Colton dribble, drive, kicks left side. McAlexander well off the mark on the 3. And a collision underneath the basket. Like getting knocked to the floor was Black. He got hammered by Brett Perry. And I don't know how you don't make a call there. Yikes. Inside here, Noah Campbell the crossover, and he'll lay it up and in, and the lead now 7, 20-13.
Mangum Tigers can't settle for those long jumpers. They need to get the ball inside and cut this deficit down a little bit.
Leighton Ketchum, boy, dangerous pass there. Good catch by Perry. Look around, and he'll go to Laughlin inside. Colton shot no good, and the rebound going to be taken away by Colby Black, and we'll get a foul and a push. Leighton Ketchum. First on Leighton, and team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Every shot being contested right now by Hollis.
Great defense by the Hollis Tigers. They are doing everything that they set out to do this game, and the Mangum Tigers just haven't found any rhythm so far on the offensive side of the ball.
Cooper Cummins now back into the ball game for Hollis. They lead 20-13. 5:25 left in the first half of play. Cummins over the top to Bennett. Now Red Watson. In the corner, that's Ames. Drew hot early on offensively. Boy, hand checking, big time catch. I'm getting away with it. Go inside, and another offensive foul going to be called. Nope, this is a blocking foul this time. Called on Colton Laughlin. So the foul on Brett Perry, actually, his second. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum. Ames at the free throw line, hits the first. Drew will get one more. 8 in the contest now for Drew Ames. 5:09 remaining, yes?
An 8-point lead as well, so definitely not what the majority of people expected, but I'm sure the Hollis Tiger fans are very happy right now.
Second free throw on the way now for Ames is good. So Drew hit them both. Ames now with 9 in the ball game. As back into the contest for Mangum, Trey Dickey. He'll go to Lopez. Henry gives up the dribble. Now Trey on the reverse, spinning, shooting, air ball. Ball out of bounds, lost off the hands of Leighton Ketchum.
And again, they cannot settle for those off-balance mid-range jump shots. So they need to pound the ball in to Laughlin and Brooks Cross and try to get some easy buckets here to find some groove.
Well, Jordan Patrick is checked into the ball game now for the first time tonight. One of the seniors coming off the bench for Chad Hussey. On top with it is Red Watson. Watson tries to go off the dribble, does, stumbles his way inside, and a holding foul going to be called on Jordan Patrick. First on Jordan, team foul number 7 called on Mangum. Watson will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-on-1. Well, they say that imitation is the highest form of flattery. So with that in mind, thank you, Raven Cade. Free throw, no good. Watson off the mark, and the rebound taken away by Ketchum and company. Into the front court, and here comes Trey Dickey. Dickey trying to create, gives up the dribble, finds McAllister. Now Laughlin on the baseline. Colton back to Jet from 10. Shot on the way, halfway down, wouldn't stay. Working hard, Patrick on the rebound, kept it alive to Laughlin. Now over the top to McAllister. Jet between the two circles. He'll come to Dickey. Trey stops left elbow. 15-footer, no. Rebound, McAllister in traffic. Back to Trey. Dickey, wraparound pass. Goes to Laughlin, couldn't handle it. Trey got it, and a reset now for Mangum. Midway point, quarter number 2. They trail 22-13. Laughlin draws the double team. And falling down, an offensive foul going to be called on Colton Laughlin. They said he pushed off. Wow. That's the first on Laughlin.
And all the Hollis Tigers are doing, they're playing in a zone, they're packing the paint and making Mangum Tigers shoot those outside shots.
And I don't know that I don't disagree with Chad Hussey with the referee assessment there. You're making crap up. It didn't look like Laughlin pushed off. So Watson going to go inside. Bennett with a catch, couldn't handle it, tried to save it, couldn't get it done. Dickey takes it away, and here comes Trey on the run. Dickey, dribble, drive, goes inside of McAllister. What a pass, and that's an easy 2 for Jet. Love the quickness there of Trey Dickey, drawing the defense and then giving it up for an easy 2 for McAllister. 22-17, 3:20 left in the first half of play. Bennett off the screen. Baseball pass near side to Ames. Ames wanted to go inside to Watson. Not a good pass. Taken away by Leighton Ketchum. And a run out now for Laughlin. Colton kicks right side McAllister. Back to Colton. Lays it up and in. How about that for a 2-man game? 6 now for Laughlin. And suddenly it's a 22-17 ball game. 2:55 and running here the first half of play. Cooper Cummins out high. Cummins going to come here on the near side, get a screen from Bennett. Michael rolls off of it, can't do anything with it. Watson on the near side for 3. Red's shot halfway down, no good. Rebound Ketchum. He'll go to Jet. Mangum wants to run. Here they come. McAllister cut off by Watson. A lot of contact, no call. Tracking it down though, Dickey for Mangum. Reset to McAllister. Now Laughlin in the corner. 3 ball right side. No. Dickey flat-footed rebound. Trey scoop shot and couldn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here. It'll go against Colby Black. Number 1 on Black. Number 5 called on Hollis. Trey Dickey will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. 22-17. His club trails by 5. 2:23 left in the half. First free throw rolls in Trey. He'll get one more. First point of the night for Dickey. Noah Campbell going to come back in. Watson will sit down for Hollis. They lead by 4, 22-18. Second one on the way for Dickey is good. Trey hit them both. 22-19, cuts it to a 3-point deficit with 2:20 left in the first half of play. Cooper Cummins into the front court. He'll hand it off to Campbell. Noah fakes the deep 3. Dickey right there with him. You get the idea that Hollis may be a little tired right now. A lot of standing around by them. Cummins inside. He'll get fouled by Dickey. Foul on the floor. Call on Drew will be, or a Trey rather, will be his second. And team foul number 9 on Mangum. So a 1-and-1 now for Cooper Cummins. First free throw, Cummins comes up short, and the rebound taken away by McAlexander. Run out now for McAlexander. Boy, threw it right past Jordan Patrick and out of bounds.
No look pass, and Jordan Patrick just could not handle that.
Well, and Chad Hussey is telling Jet McAlexander, your spacing not good. You can't throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball from 3 feet away. Faking the three here. Cummins, now he'll hand it off to Bennett. Michael near side to Noah Campbell. Bennett 40 left in the first half. Campbell splits the defenders, puts it up on the run. Shot won't go, rebound loose, and Dickey will come away with it. Trey has numbers. Dickey running, stopping, gliding, puts up the shot, air ball, put back Patrick. Jordan couldn't get it to go. Cooper Cummins with a rebound. Cummins now over the top. His ball going to be knocked down by Patrick. 3-ball on the way, doesn't go, but a push on the shot. Jet McAlexander, not a good foul.
And Coach Hussey is not happy with that call. He didn't think that there was that much contact to call a foul.
First on McAlexander, 10 now on Mangum. Tough part about this, 3 free throws due now Drew Ames.
Was he behind the three-point line?
Yeah.
Wow.
First one, Ames, no good. He'll get 2 more. Ames now 2 of 4 from the line. He's got a total of 9 points. Minute 19 left in the half, 22-19. Second of 3 on the way. Oh, no, they said he's just got a 2. Oh, my. Wow. He sowed 3 in the beginning, I'm telling you. So it's 23-19. Dickey trying to answer on the other end, and Trey does. Trey Dickey.
Coast to coast, he just takes it upon himself to get him right back in this ballgame.
You're exactly right. He made up his mind. He was going to go all the way. Campbell now, an offensive foul going to be called on Noah. Charge is the call on Noah Campbell. That'll be his first. Team foul number 6 called on this group from Hollis.
And guess who took the charge?
I was going to ask you that. Who was it?
Colton Laughlin takes yet another charge in this ballgame.
55 seconds left of the first half of play. 3-ball dialed up here, and it goes in for Jordan Patrick.
The senior making up his mind.
And that score is not right. It should be 23. They'll fix it here in a minute. Score not right. It shows 26-21, but that's incorrect. Cooper Cummins out high. Cummins. Now they get it fixed, and it's 24-23. Mangum on top for the first time this evening.
And as bad as they've played, I think they will take that going into halftime.
No doubt about it. Hollis going to hold the ball for one final shot. Down at 20 seconds left of the first half of play. Ames near the timeline, getting instructions from Coach Hobart. Down to 15, and now 12, 11, 10. They'll put it in motion. Ames to Cummins. Cooper off the bounce, kicks it. Michael Bennett now to Campbell. 3-ball, didn't get it to go. Rebound tapped out, and the period will come to an end, as will the half. 24 on the board for Mangum, 23 for Hollis. An entertaining first half indeed. Hollis and Mangum in a good one. Mangum on top, 24-23. And we're back after this on Classic Hits, 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
All right, Mangum out in front, 24-23 at the intermission. And you talked about it a moment ago. As poorly as they played in that first half, Chad Hussey will take that 1 point lead into the locker room.
For sure. They came out really slow, and Coach Hussey was not happy with this squad. He called an early timeout, and for no specific reason other just to chew him out. And, the Hollis Tigers have done a good job of controlling the game. They have some really hard-working players. Colby Black has been on the boards all night, but they just couldn't hold the lead here in the first half. But I think they're happy that it's only a 1 point game, as low-staffed as they are.
Jet McAlexander with 7 in the first half. Colt Laughlin with 6. 4 in the first half for Trey Dickey. Jordan Patrick with 3. 2 for Brett Perry and 1 for Brooks Cross. From the free throw line, 3 of 4 in the first half. Mangum, foul situation. Perry and Dickey each with 2 apiece. And again, Mangum leading 24-23. 10 in the first half for Drew Ames. 5 for Michael Bennett. 4 apiece for Colby Black and for Noah Campbell. And Hollis just 4 of 10 for the free throw line in the first half of play. The only player with multiple fouls at the intermission, Cooper Cummins. He's got 2. 24-23. 1 point lead at the half. Second half coming up. Stick and Stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there. Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Louis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Louis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring. Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Louis Tittle offers so many services, from fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
Second half set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. It's our final half on day number 1. The winner of this one, again, advancing on the boys' side, as they will do battle with Cordell. Our bracket is filled in for day number 2. Loser will come back and play Snyder tomorrow at 3.
Long day, Mr. Barnes?
Oh, no, it's been fabulous.
What, 8 games?
Well, I set out the 1, so just 7.
Oh, yeah, 7 ball games today.
7 ball games. The big thing is that my wife wanted to go work out this morning at 5 o'clock.
All right. Kick the day off right.
So we had the Michael in the morning show, then we had the workout thing going on, and then, this.
Hey, that sounds like a productive day to me.
I had to do some honeydews as well. I had to do a little laundry and take out the trash, take the dog out. 8 minutes on the clock, period number 3 underway. It'll be Jet McAlexander, Brett Perry, Trey Dickey, Brooks Cross, and Colton Laughlin out on the floor for Mangum. They're in their road black uniforms with the gray numerals and the orange trim, and Dickey well off the mark with the 3 ball there, rebounded by Cooper Cummins. He's out there with Noah Campbell, Michael Bennett, along with Drew Ames, and the final member of that starting 5 for Hollis will be Colby Black, and Ames knocks down 2 more. He's got a dozen in the ballgame. It's 25-24, 1-point lead for Hollis. Hollis in their home white uniforms with the maroon and black trim and maroon numerals. Laughlin over the top, McAlexander. Now Dickey in the corner. Trey from 8, and that one goes in. Trey Dickey. Dicker now with a half a dozen. Dickey now with a half a dozen. And it's 26-25. Minute gone by here in period number 3. Noah Campbell out high. Campbell comes here on the near side. Michael Bennett. Bennett go, Glass gives it up instead. An offensive foul going to be called on Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett's first foul of the night. Charge is the call.
And guess who took the charge again?
Colton Laughlin.
Colton Laughlin with yet another charge. I think that's like 4 this evening.
At least.
At least, yeah.
26-25. Dickey and company back the other way up by 1. Wrap around to Jet. Now baseline Perry. Brett from 10. He got it to go. Brett Perry now beginning to warm up a little bit. Give him 4 in the ball game. Mangum with their biggest lead at 3, 28-25. Noah Campbell trying to answer on the other end. Campbell off balance shot, doesn't get it to go. And an offensive foul going to be called on Noah Campbell. And tell him who took it.
Colton Laughlin with yet another charge. I think that has to set a record somewhere at some point.
Well, make it a record.
Gee, okay, yeah, we're going to write that down right now.
28-25, Mangum on top. Laughlin inside for 2 points. Shot comes up short, and the rebound going to be taken away by Drew Ames.
And what that does is whenever he takes so many charges, the Hollis Tigers are going to be afraid to drive.
Yeah, at some point you got to get gun shy. You're right. Ames between the 2 circles, around Perry, inside Brett with a little bump and a bang. And a foul going to be called on Brett. Brett Perry's 3rd foul of the ball game, and number 1 on Mangum in the second half. So Brett going to have to sit down, and Henry Lopez back into the ball game. Perry with 3 fouls on the bench now. Cooper Cummins to inbound, looking, and finally will get it to Noah Campbell. Back to Cummins. Cooper, the dribble penetration cut off by Dickey. Giving up the dribble, and the ball comes free. Bennett tries to save it, can't get it done. He threw it off of Trey Dickey, but it's picked off by Colton Laughlin. Laughlin into the front court. Boy, a big bang there, no call. Woo, Laughlin got rocked. Ball came free. Campbell now into the front court. Laughlin giving chase. Noah spins away. Diagonal pass to Bennett. Michael to Cummins. Cooper cut off by Cross. Bennett now, line drive 3. Doesn't get it to go. We got some pushing and shoving going on. Laughlin and Bennett, and they called the foul on, they called it on Colby Black instead. That'll be his second. Number 3 called on Hollis. And it is really getting chippy inside right now.
That little fight between those two, I don't think that'll be the last time we see that this evening.
Yeah, it's going to get heated up. Lopez going to lose the ball out of bounds. Henry got stripped by Ames. Back in the ball game, Leighton Ketchum going to come right back in for Lopez, and Lopez is going to get a chance to sit right next to his coach.
I would not want to be in that position.
No. So across the timeline, Cooper Cummins, he and Drew Ames. They're down by 3, 28-25, 5:10 left here in the third. Drew trying to go around Ketchum. Good defense by Leighton. Ames will force and get fouled on Colton Laughlin. And again, it's chippy inside.
You can see that people are starting to exchange words and clap in each other's faces. So as long as this game's close, I think we're going to have a very interesting one.
Foul on Laughlin is his second, and 2 in the second half called against Mangum. Free throw on the way, no good. And boy, I tell you what, Drew Ames really struggling from the foul line. Yeah, not as bad as I thought. He's made 3 of 5. 3 of 6. Second one on the way is good. What are you pointing at?
I just didn't know if you could see that other circle down there.
Yeah, I got you. 28-26, 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Laughlin on the baseline. Double team, giving up the dribble, needs some help. He'll go to Dickey. Trey will track it down. Dribble between a couple of defenders. Now stop and pop from 17. Too strong, rebound tipped and tapped. Going to be taken away by Hollis's Colby Blackett. He was aggressive with that rebound. Noah Campbell into the front court. Campbell, boy, look at Blackett and Laughlin. They are really grinding after one another. 3 for Campbell, doesn't get it to go. And the rebound cleared away by Leighton Ketchum. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 4:32 left in the third. They lead by 2, 28-26. Classic Hits 97.7.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
All right, 4:32 left here in the third quarter of play, 28-22. Mangum on top by a pair. And I'm going to tell you right now, the officials have got to get things under control inside. The chippiness that is going on between Colby Black and Colton Laughlin is going to lead to something if they don't.
Jerseys are being pulled, people are getting pushed to the ground, and I think coming out of this timeout, they will at least tighten the screws a little bit down there.
You know, they not had any kind of conversation, and I just don't get that. If you and I are sitting here on courtside, they're down there in the middle of it. They've got to be able to see what's going on.
No, those exchanges down there are very noticeable to everybody.
I think blatant would be a good way to put it.
Yeah.
All right, here comes McAlexander now. 4:25 left in the third. He'll come to Dickey. Trey, bounce pass right side, Brooks. Cross draws the double team, comes over the top to Ketchum. Underneath the basket, try to go to Laughlin. Ball taken away by Noah Campbell. Yeah, good designed play there. They just didn't execute. Cooper Cummins to Ames inside. Little teardrop shot and it goes, and we're tied at 28. Drew Ames now, 5 in the quarter, 15 on the ball game. Midway point, quarter number 3. Laughlin out high. Colton giving up the dribble. He'll come to McAlexander. Jet stops at the left elbow. Goes back to Dickey. Trey draws a crowd to McAlexander and will get a kick. And Mangum will get the ball back. Scott going to come back in, and Ketchum will sit down for Mangum. Tied at 28, 3:45 left here in the third. McAlexander to inbound, does near side to Laughlin. Colton, dribble, drive, and an offensive foul going to be called on Laughlin. And see, there's a bump at the end of that and some clapping. The officials got to step in.
I mean, that is as noticeable as it gets. I mean, they weren't even trying to hide that one.
No. So back the other way, Noah Campbell and company. Tied at 28. Campbell running the offense out of high. Scott on him. Campbell going to go inside, lost the ball, picked it back up. Now goes to Ames for three. Shot won't go. Rebound taken away by Trey, and he wants to run. Dickey into the front court. He'll dribble, drive, go to the free throw line, 15-footer, and it won't roll in. Rebound, Laughlin and Brooks. Cross will get it, and he'll get fouled, and Cross will go to the free throw line. Get the foul here on Colby Black. That'll be 3 on Colby. Team foul number 4 on Hollis. Jordan Patrick in front of us to check in after the first of 2 free throws from Brooks Cross.
Well, I will have to say that I am impressed with this Hollis starting 5. There's not a senior out on the floor. They're a young bunch, and they definitely came to play tonight.
Cross hits the first free throw. Brooks will get one more. It's just his second point of the ball game. Patrick in, as we mentioned, Laughlin setting down. I like this. It allows Colton to settle down a little bit because it is really getting nasty inside. 3:14 left in the quarter. Second one for Cross, up and in. So Brooks with 3 points, all from the charity stripe. His club leads it by 2, 30-28. 3:10 left here in the third. Drew Ames coming across the timeline, splits a couple of defenders, lost the ball. It's on the floor and going to be taken away by Brooks Cross. And then Cross going to get stripped from behind. Noah Campbell can't hold on to it. It'll go out of bounds.
Coach Hussey demanding his team get on the floor and show a little bit of effort.
Well, he just said they didn't have any heart. Now McAlexander going to get called for a charge. Jet McAlexander. That'll be the second of the night on Jet, and team foul number 4 called on Mangum. Inbounds pass, Noah Campbell right in front of us. He'll slow things down. 30-28, Mangum on top by 2. 2:45 left in the third. 3 ball, front of the iron, will not go. Rebound, Cross. Brooks on the run. He'll dribble, drive, go the length of the floor, lay it up and in. Brooks Cross. There's some of that heart Coach Hussey was looking for. 4 in the quarter, 5 of the ball game for Brooks. 30-28. 2:30 left here in the third period of play. Well, if you're going to be here this late at night on a Friday, or a Thursday night rather, it needs to have this kind of tension.
It better be a good game,
yeah.
too.
Ames inside, and he'll go to the ground. Get fouled by Cross or McAlexander. It's on Jet. McAlexander picks up his third. 5 now on Mangum. So to the free throw line, Drew Ames to shoot 2. Ames with 15 in the ball game. His club trails by 4. 2:02 left in the third. First free throw, Ames, good. Drew gets one more. Lamar James into the ball game for the first time tonight. Setting down will be Jet McAlexander.
Ames has had a very good game so far. He has 14 points.
It'll stay there as he misses the second free throw.
14 of the 29 comes from Drew Ames.
Lamar James into the front court. He'll come near side, Trey Dickey. Dickey inside to Patrick. Jordan, point blank range, and he'll knock it down. Jordan Patrick. 5 of the ball game for Jordan. 34-29, minute 45 left here. Third quarter of play. Noah Campbell into the front court, spins away from Scott, puts up the shot off the window, didn't get it to go. Cross with a rebound. Brooks wants to run. Red Watson back into the ball game, tries to slow down Cross, can't get it done. Brooks line drive shot doesn't go. Ball tipped out. Good job by Cross to keep it alive. He'll go to Dickey. Trey stops, pops, 10-footer, no. Rebound, Noah Campbell. Couple of good looks that time for Mangum, couldn't convert. Cooper Cummins coming back the other way. Cummins weaves his way through traffic. Bob stops, goes to Campbell, now in the corner. 3 ball, Ames. Shot won't go. Rebound taken away by Jordan Patrick. He'll go to Trey Dickey. Dickey on the run, and a foul called on Cooper Cummins. Not a good foul on Cooper's part. That'll be the third on Cooper. And team foul number 5 called on Hollis in the second half. A little frustration there on the part of Cooper Cummins. You slap out in the open floor, you're going to get that call.
Definitely.
Lamar James, Trey Dickey into the backcourt. Dickey, lob over the top, cross. Draws the double team, back to Trey. Fakes the three. Now looks here on the near side for Lamar. Finds Scott between the two circles instead, and he walked.
A little shuffle step, and that is an obvious walk. Easy for the official to call.
Sometimes you'll make a catch in a position that you're not comfortable with, and you talked about that shuffle step. That's exactly what he did. He took that extra step to try to get himself comfortable. 45 seconds left here in the third. 5-point ball game, 34-29. Cooper Cummins out near the timeline. Trey Dickey right there in his hip pocket. Cummins trying to set up Dickey, gets a ball screen. Now the ball going to be knocked away. Campbell goes inside, and the shot blocked. Drew Ames.
Coach Hussey does not agree with that call at all. He thought that Brooks Cross got all of the ball there, but the Mr. Official does not agree.
You can hear Chad say, no way. So the first free throw off the back of the iron does not go. That foul, by the way, on Cross is second. Dion Dickey now into the ball game. Scott will sit down. Ames has got the only points of the quarter for Hollis.
Wow.
Second one on the way is good. So Drew, 1 of 2. 34-30. Mangum on top by 4. Lamar James to the free throw line. He'll go to Dickey. Trey, corner to Dion Dickey. And a foul going to be called on Michael Bennett, I believe. It will be on Bennett. That'll be the second on Michael. And team foul number 6 called on Hollis. 22.1 left in the third. Mangum on top by 4. Inbounds pass, caught over the top by Lamar James, and he'll get almost knocked to the floor by Michael Bennett. And Bennett, 2 quick fouls. He's got 3. And that'll be team foul number 7 called on Hollis. So a 1-and-1 opportunity now for Lamar James.
Any foul from here on results in free throws. So if you make free throws, you might be able to pull away here late in the game.
First one on the way for the freshman, and Lamar has it spin in and out. Jordan Patrick tried to come up with a rebound, couldn't get it done. So back the other way comes Hollis. They have an opportunity now to cut into that 4-point deficit. 10 seconds left in the third. Red Watson for 3, didn't get it to go down. Cross with a rebound. Brooks steps through, trying to beat the clock. Comes over the top, Patrick at the buzzer. Does it count? Yes, it does. Jordan Patrick, as time expires, gives Mangum a 6-point lead. 36-30, we head to the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Dylan Fox, how consistent has Mangum been? 12 points in each of the first 3 quarters. They lead by 6, 36-30.
That's probably not as many points as they've averaged a quarter, but being up 6, they will take it with the type of performance they've put together that first half.
All right, they are 5 of 7 from the foul line. Is Mangum. Meantime, Hollis, they have made 7 of 16. It'll be Hollis ball to begin the fourth period of play. They work on the left end of your listening device. Cooper Cummins, Drew Ames, along with Noah Campbell. As they go inside to Campbell, Michael Bennett and Colby Black out on the floor for Hollis. Home white uniforms, maroon numerals, maroon and black trim. Lamar James, Brooks Cross, Jordan Patrick, Dion and Trey Dickey out on the floor for Mangum. Off-balance shot does not go for Cooper Cummins, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul. It's going to be on Dion Dickey. So Dion Dickey will pick up the personal foul. And that'll be the first on Dion. First free throw, Cummins comes up short. Boy, and those free throw shooting woes continue for the Hollis Tigers.
The free throws will win ball games. Like I said earlier, any foul results in free throws from here on out.
Second one is good. And it will now be a 36-31 ball game. 7:25 and running in the fourth period of play. Lamar James going to cross over. Gets a screen from Cross. Leaves it for Dickey. Fires the 3. Trey will hit it. Trey Dickey living up to his name. He's got 9. And that becomes a 39-31 lead for Mangum, their biggest of the night. Cummins inside, wide open, weak side pass. And Michael Bennett, that's as easy as it gets. It's Colby Black instead. How easy is that?
And Cross said that was my bad. He knew he was supposed to be there covering that backside, but just didn't slide over in time.
39-33, the lead cut to 6. Lamar James kicks right side. That's a 3 ball on the way for Trey. Didn't get it to go, and the rebound dug out in the corner now by Ames. He'll give it up to Cummins. 6:40 left in the ball game. Cummins into the front court. He'll cross over, kick it to Ames. Fakes the 3, goes inside, glides to a stop, count the bucket, and the foul. See who the foul's on, and they've called it on Dion Dickey. That'll be his second, and team foul number 8 on Mangum. So the shot is good by Ames, and now he's got a chance at a 3-point play. Ames scoring all 7 points in that third period of play for Hollis. 39-35. Free throw, Ames, good. He knew it when he let go of it. 20 now in the ball game for Ames. By the way, back into the contest now for Mangum, Colton Laughlin and Brett Perry. Try to force it inside to Laughlin. Not a good pass. Steal and a run out now. Coming across the timeline. It'll be Cummins. Cummins. And count the bucket and the foul. Check the foul here. And they have called it on Trey Dickey. And that'll be 3 on Dickey. Team foul number 9 on Mangum. So Cooper Cummins, that's his first 2 of the ball game. Makes it 39-38, and the free throw can tie it. Cummins misses it, and Brett Perry collects the rebound. And the free throw shooting continues to really be miserable for Hollis. Boy, Trey Dickey, how is that not a foul? When you slap like that, is that just not automatic?
Coach Hussey is wanting an explanation, but both refs are just saying that it was tipped.
Well, the ball was tipped, yeah, but his arm was taken off by the slap. Perry out high. He'll leave it on the left side. That's 3 for Trey. Shot doesn't go. Rebound. Lamar James keeping it alive. James going to go inside. Nothing there. Comes back out top to Perry and a reset now. 5:55 left of the ball game. Lamar, Michael Bennett chasing him. That is a mismatch extraordinaire. Perry now will get it. He'll go to Dickey. So the chase guy out front, Michael Bennett. Lamar looked inside, boy, wanting the ball, getting it late is Cross. Now to Laughlin for 3, doesn't go. Rebound Perry on the weak side. He'll force one off the window, that won't go. Rebound put back, Cross, fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, Brooks Cross. That'll be the 4th of the night now, I believe, on Colby Black. Well, they called it on Noah Campbell instead. That'll be 3 on Noah. And team foul number 8 called on Hollis. Cross, 2 free throws. First one off the mark. Brooks will get 1 more. 39-38, 5:32 remaining. Well, we really haven't seen, like, we've had one game that was high scoring. Outside of that, it's been a slugfest. Hobart and Navajo, 78-51, but everything else has been kind of like this one. Cross hits the second. He's got 6. Up on top by a pair is Navajo. 5:25 left. Navajo, where did that come from? Hollis with the ball. They trail by 2 to Mangum. Navajo's playing in this tournament at least. Good Lord.
It's late.
So I've seen 14 different teams today. You'll have to forgive me. Campbell out top. He'll go to Ames. Ames inside over Laughlin. No call there. Rebound taken away by Dickey. Doesn't have the numbers. Trey going to force it anyhow. They were yelling Wolf. He got pocket picked from behind. Ames chasing all the way. We can hear the Wolf call from here. Campbell now back the other way. Off balance shot. Doesn't get it to go. And an offensive foul going to be called on Noah. And then Campbell turned his ankle when he came down. That'll be 4 on Campbell. Team foul number 9 on Hollis. That is a player control foul, so no free throws.
Does anybody want to guess who took that charge?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to answer. Yeah,
anybody? Yeah. Any takers?
Bueller.
Colton Laughlin.
Bueller.
Again.
4:51 left of the ball game. Red Watson now back into the contest for Hollis as Campbell had to sit down with that twisted ankle. Lamar James into the front court. He'll go to Perry. Perry leaves it for Jet. Good pass. Laughlin glass and got it. Colton Laughlin now with 8 in the ball game. Mangum by 4, 42-38. 4:30 remaining. Cooper Cummins into the front court. Cummins going to back it out now. McAlexander. Screen there. Laughlin will pick him up on the switch. Now Watson back out top to Bennett. In the corner, Ames. He's had the offensive hot hand in the second half. Brett Perry going to get called for the slap. That's an easy call there. Foul on Perry will be his 4th. Team foul number 10 called on Mangum. So Ames will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Drew Ames. First for Ames, good. Drew will get one more. 21 now in the ball game for Drew Ames.
Decent night for the sophomore.
Yeah, I'd say so. Second one, good. So Ames continuing to fill it up here tonight. Yes, he's got 5 in the quarter, and we've got him for 22 on the ball game. 42-40, midway point, quarter number 4. Mangum by a pair. Brooks cross on the right side. He'll go diagonal. McAlexander will bobble, get it back, put it on the floor, put up the 15-footer and get fouled. Hollis fans hate the call. Colby Black got to be careful. That's his 4th. 10 team fouls now on Hollis.
Colby Black definitely did not agree with that call.
Well, he got away with one earlier on the hack, the slap. Normally when you come across like you're doing the tomahawk chop, you're going to get a call. It just normally happens. So McAlexander at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way for Jet. Comes up short. He'll get one more. McAlexander was 7 in the ball game. He has not scored in the second half. Second free throw on the way for McAlexander. Is good. So Jet 1 of 2. He's got 8. Mangum by 3. Here comes Ames, who's had a huge night for head coach Joe Hobart. Lamar James trying to stay with Ames. Ames inside, force, shot won't go. Blocking foul going to be called on Colton Laughlin. Laughlin slow to get up. Oh, they didn't call it on. Yeah, they did. That'll be the 4th on Laughlin. Team foul number 11 on Mangum.
As many times he's taken a charge, at some point,
well, yeah,
you're going to get called for that.
Drew Ames shooting 2. First one is good. Noah Campbell back in. Red Watson setting down. Campbell twisted that ankle a little earlier, just a minor deal. He's back. Second free throw on the way here for Ames goes in. Ames having a huge 4th quarter, keeping his club in the ball game. 43-42. Mangum by 1. Lamar James in front of us. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet on the baseline to Perry. Brett double team, gives up a dribble, needs some help. Timeout going to be taken by Chad Hussey, and that's a good one there. 3:26 left of the ball game. 43-42. Mangum by 1, and we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
back here at Western Oklahoma State College, 43-42. By the way, Caitlin Thompson checking out the ball games here. Mike McAlexander watching. Dana Went as well. Hello to Benita Lanning, Natasha Cherie Lopez, Susan Chapman, all checking out the broadcast here on Classic Hits 97.7. Good to have you alongside as we play here in the fourth period. Hollis and Mangum in a good one. Mangum inbounds to Colton Laughlin. Laughlin getting a bump and a bang. He and Bennett really getting after one another. Now Colton inside to Cross. Brooks the catch and two. How about that? Brooks Cross. 8 in the ball game now for Brooks in the lead 3, 45-42. Nobody can get any separation here. Active hands, I like that. Cooper Cummins out high to Ames. As we mentioned, Ames has single-handedly kept his club in it here tonight. Looks at the three here. Goes back over the top to Cummins. Cooper back to Ames. Now in the corner, Michael Bennett. Bennett to Cooper Cummins, and I like the patience being shown by Hollis. No need to push the panic button here. A ton of time remaining at 2:40 left in the contest. Ames to Bennett. Now he'll kick up top. Cummins, 3-ball Cooper. Shot won't go. Rebound rolls in for Michael Bennett. Bennett now with 7 in the ball game. 45-44. Mangum by 1. At the top of the arc, there's a 3-ball by Lamar James. Shot doesn't go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Hollis, and they can take the lead. Campbell asking for the ball between the two circles. He will get it. 2:05 remaining. Ames. James on him. Patience now. Cooper Cummins and Drew Ames playing catch. 2 minutes left of the ball game. Trey Dickey back at the scorer's table. Comes in at the next dead ball. Hollis trying to catch their breath. Now Cummins kicks. Ames, 3-ball and the lead. On the way, no. Rebound in traffic. Put back. Rolls in for Colby Black. He is fouled and will go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Colby Black has been on the boards all night. And was it Colby Black that scored those last 2 points, or was it Bennett?
No. Colton Laughlin's fouled out of the ball game.
That's huge for the Mangum Tigers.
Team foul number 12 on Mangum. They trail now 46-45. Henry Lopez going to take the place of Colton Laughlin. So Colby Black, who does have the last 2 buckets with 8 on the night, shoots a free throw for a 2-point lead. He misses it badly. And the rebound going to be collected by Brett Perry. 46-45, 1-point ball game. Minute 40 remaining. McAlexander to Dickey. Trey, bounce pass to Jet. He's going to go inside, had the ball poked free, picked up by Brett. Baseline jumper, got it to go. Brett Perry with a soft touch. 6 in the ball game for Perry. 47-46, 1:25 left of the ball game. What a good playoff atmosphere here, isn't it?
If you're going to be here late, you might as well make it a good one.
Bennett in the corner, won't take the 3. Noah Campbell will, though, on the other side. He doesn't get it to go. Lopez inside position. Michael Bennett has picked up his 4th. Team foul number 11 on Hollis. Henry Lopez, who's had a quiet night offensively. In fact, he is yet to score. Going to shoot a couple of free throws here.
And the name of the game for 1 minute and 12 seconds is who can make more free throws.
So Henry to the line. Mangum on the night has made 7 of 11 attempts. It's 7 of 12. Free throw here. Henry Lopez is good. So Lopez knocks down the first. Henry will have one more. Henry Lopez. Second one for Henry. Good. Boy, he looked smooth, didn't he? 49-46. Mangum by 3. Less than 70 seconds. We're down to 65 in regulation. Ames out high. Picked up by McAlexander. Ames. He'll come to Cummins. Cummins back over the top to Ames. Dangerous pass. Good catch by Drew. He'll go inside. Force didn't get it to go. Foul committed. And Drew Ames will go to the free throw line. McAlexander will pick up the personal.
And Mangum wasn't matched up like they usually are. They came out in a 1-2-2 trying to pack the zone, and Mr. Ames was still able to get in there.
Foul on McAlexander, his fourth. Ames, free throw, good. Drew Ames, flawless in the fourth from the foul line. 6 of 6, 8 in the quarter, 25 of the ball game. Second one on the way is good. Drew Ames certainly earning his keep here. Timeout going to be taken by Hollis. 53.2 left in regulation. Mangum by 1, 49-48. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this. A classic hits, 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
All right, let's give you your game reset now. 53.2 left in regulation, 49-48. Mangum in front of Hollis. The arrow points the way of Mangum. Both teams in the double bonus. 3 timeouts for Hollis, 2 for Mangum. Mangum with the ball. Cross, inbounds pass, caught by McAlexander. Jet will come across the timeline. Mangum doesn't need to shoot the ball. They lead. Hands it off now to Dickey. Trey. Picked up by Cooper Cummins. Dickey back to Perry. 37 seconds left. Perry to Dickey. Dickey throwing her arm. Ball poked away, and now a foul going to be called with 31.8 left in the ball game. See if it's on Cooper Cummins. It is. That's the fourth on Cummins. Team foul number 12 called on Hollis. Dickey to the foul line. Trey on the night has 9 points, 2 for 2 from the stripe. Mangum in the fourth quarter, as we mentioned, has made 4 of 6. First one on the way for Dickey, spins in and out. Dickey will get one more. 49-48. Second one on the way for Dickey is good. 10 on the ball game for Dickey. 50-48, and a timeout taken by Hollis. 27.7 left. They trail by 2. It's a 30-second timeout. We are Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, here we go. 27.7 left in regulation. Mangum by a pair, 50-48. Both teams in the double bonus. Both teams with 2 timeouts, and the arrow points the way of Mangum. What are you going to do here, Coach?
If I am the Mangum Tigers or if I'm the Hollis Tigers?
Mangum Tigers.
I am going to match up and make sure you do not foul on any shot attempt.
Hollis Tigers.
Score 3 points and win the ball game.
Okay. Cummins to Ames in the corner. Down to 20 seconds left in regulation. Cummins. He'll go back to Ames. Wants to go baseline. Forces. Oh, boy, that looked like good defense there.
Ooh, straight up. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
So does Coach Hussey.
Yeah. Boy, that Brooks Cross, he stood straight up. That was good defense.
He did everything that he's been taught to do, and I don't think it was the right call. But.
Drew Ames misses the first free throw, though. Wow. 50-48, 15.6 left. Second free throw now for Ames. And Drew will knock this one down. 1 point ball game. 50-49. They'll foul Cross, make him make a couple of free throws. It'll be the second of the night on Drew Ames. I'm sorry.
No, the Hollis Tigers, they needed to foul right when that ball was in bounds, but they wasted 3 or 4 seconds.
Now you're right. There's 11.9 left. So Brooks give his club a 3-point lead with a couple of made free throws. First one on the way, rolls in. Brooks Cross. 4 here in the fourth, 9 points of the ball game. Second one for Cross is good. 11.9 remaining into the front court. Here comes Cummins. He'll hand it off to Ames. Ball tipped away by McAlexander. Jet with a run out. He'll get fouled with 3.1 remaining. What a steal by Jet McAlexander at the timeline. Wow.
Huge steal by Jet. 3.1 seconds left, and he goes to the line to seal this game.
Well, 3.1 remaining. You lead by 3. You make 1. It's a 2-possession ball game, and you're going to win. Free throw on the way. McAlexander calmly knocks it down.
I think that does it.
9 in the ball game for Jet, and that should, yeah. 53-49. Second one good. McAlexander, the icing on the cake. Mangum going to hold on and win. Cummins coming across the timeline for 3 as time expires. Comes up short. And your final score, Mangum holds on. They win it by a final score of 54-49. Mangum advancing on the championship half of the bracket. 54-49. We're back after this. Classic hits 97.7.
When it comes to getting your prescriptions filled quickly, just have your doctor send them to Bratton Drug in Mangum or Granite Drug in Granite, where competent and friendly pharmacists will quickly fill them correctly. Bratton Drug and Granite Drug are hometown, locally owned pharmacies, and they know you have a choice when it comes to a pharmacy, so they appreciate your business, and they're proud to serve you. That's Bratton Drug in Mangum and Granite Drug in Granite.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum. Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Well, let's give credit to the Hollis Tigers. You talked about it at the top. They were a team that was missing several players because of some inter-team issues. They didn't have a lot of numbers, but they played extremely well tonight, and they go right down to the wire with Mangum, but Mangum holds on and wins it 54-49.
Yeah, I think the story of the night was just free throws. I mean, we talked about it all night. You know, the Hollis Tigers missed a number of free throws, but give it up to the young team. The Hollis Tigers, Drew Ames, had a tremendous night. He ended up with quite a few points, and the Mangum Tigers just came out slow, and the Hollis Tigers were able to stick around for most of the game.
Now you talk about free throws. 15 of 27 was Hollis. 14 of 19 was Mangum. And there's your ball game, 54-49. Check the numbers, 10 apiece. Now listen to this. How about this for balance? Brooks Cross, Jet McAlexander, and Trey Dickey all had 10 apiece. 8 in the ball game for Colton Laughlin. 7 for Jordan Patrick. Brett Perry had 6 in the ball game, and give 2 to Henry Lopez. 2 crucial free throws late in that fourth quarter of play. As we mentioned, Mangum from the foul line, 14 of 19. 27 for Drew Ames, kept his club in it as Ames scored 27 of his club's 49. 8 in the ball game for Colby Black, 7 for Michael Bennett, 2 on the night for Cooper Cummins. 4, we can't forget about Noah Campbell. He had 4. But again, Mangum holds on and wins it by a final score of 54-49 to advance to the semifinals tomorrow night on the championship half of the bracket.
Yeah, if you're going to start a game at 9 o'clock, might as well make it a good game. The Hollis Tigers followed their game plan to a T. Like I said a minute ago, the Mangum Tigers just kind of came out slow, but I think the main reason that Coach Hussey was just so mad is, like I was saying earlier, these games leading up to playoffs, they really don't matter. They're just getting you prepared for playoffs.
Well, this is a playoff atmosphere here for sure, no doubt about that. All right, so we'll begin our coverage tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock and our afternoon ball games, early morning afternoon ball games, elimination contest. On the girls' side, Snyder and Leedy at 11. The loser is out. The winner will advance and play on Saturday at noon for 5th place. They'll get either Navajo or Hobart, those two teams at 140. On the boys' half of Elimination Friday, Navajo and Leedy at 12:20, Snyder and Hollis set about 3 o'clock. Then we'll get to the championship half of the semifinal bracket, and it will begin with the girls at about 4:20. Hollis and Mangum in the first ball game, Cordell and Leedy in the nightcap. And on the boys' half of the championship bracket, it'll be Hobart and Luther at 5:40, Cordell and Mangum at about 8:20. So you get to home, you get to school, you get your work done, get your classwork done. Bring Tanner back with you. Dad will be here. We'll get Mom here as well. We'll make it another fun afternoon and evening here at Western Oklahoma State College.
We'll come join Michael Barnes in complete coverage and see how much fun we can have.
And by the way, I'll be back at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for Michael in the Morning, 6 to 9, right here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Eye Care and Altus. And now there's a Geiger Eye Care in